Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight, wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight, way tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make this happen.
Oh, I'm all blurry. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream tonight on this Mobile Mayhem League Week 3, Day 2. As always, some great content are going to be taking place tonight. We'll be talking about a few things. But first of all, while I'm trying to restart this camera, let me introduce these co-casters for tonight. And as always, for this season is going to be a Verdict. Welcome back, buddy.
How's it going today, guys? Everybody ready for some great matchups today? I know I am super amped. Got a few games on the board, ready to rock and roll. We got everything all lined up. Should be a pretty exciting show.
It should indeed, because we only have 3 matches tonight. Just so you guys know, we'll be discussing about a few stuff. What is going to be happening is a professional team, unfortunately disbanded, if you guys are not aware of that. Singularity is not anymore, and so these players are, I think, looking at the potential. They might be picked up by other teams left and right, so I have no issues, or I have no worries about the fact that they're going to be picked up and they'll still be competitive players on the professional mobile scene. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Singularity has been there for a super long time. Also known before as the how was that called? Can you guys remember it? That was a Polar Ace, the Polar Ace roster. Then it switched to another one. So yeah, this is sort of sad, I have to say, but we're gonna move forward. All right, need to take a step forward. Singularity is not anymore, so get used to that. And for tonight, as always, now from last stream, we'll be adding this new feature where we have a player interview coming in the middle of the stream. So basically, this player interview is going to be live after this match, because as we only have 3 matches, the final one is going to be great. And you know what? Let's jump straight into tonight's schedule. Verdict, can you tell us which matches do we have?
Yo, so tonight we're going to have Iconic versus Sinks. They are currently in the lobby at the moment. We're also going to have a Bunker Black versus Ancient Esports. And then we're going to end the stream with an Alpine Fusting versus Affiliation. So Alpine versus Affiliation, going to wrap us up. You want to go ahead and talk about map bans? I can go ahead and knock that out too. Iconic versus Sinks. We're going to see a hardpoint on Hackney Yard. Search and Destroy on Meltdown. If it goes to a game 3, we're going to see a Domination on Standoff. Some of the map bans, Iconic opting to ban Search and Destroy Raid. Sinks opting to ban the hardpoint on Summit. Iconic weapon ban ASM 10 for obvious reasons. Sinks weapon ban Arctic 50. So I think we are ready to roll.
We're just ready to get into these games. You said it right. Let's just get started. The first one is going to be, as you mentioned, between Iconic versus Sinks, and starting this off with a hardpoint on Hackney Yard. Even if that's a pretty new map that has just been added to the comp scene, I really love the fact that this map is super competitive. Like every time these map, I might think, even if it's a new coming map, I might think this is my favorite one so far when it comes to hardpoint now. I used to love these other game modes such as raids when you're playing hardpoint raid. This is super strategic, but I love this one as well. And we're jumping straight into the action between Iconic and Sinks, and the hill will be contested at first. And that's going to be Iconic capturing it for the first point of that game.
Absolutely. It's going to be a battle of back and forth here. This first point on the bottom portion of this warehouse, probably one of the worst ones to hold, other than P3, which is like right in the middle of the open. So P1 going to be a battle of back and forth, multiple entry points. Obviously, there's only 2 to get into the actual point, but areas of vantage. You're going to have multiples up top. You're going to have multiples coming in from both sides. It's going to be back and forth. So the battle for P2 is where it's going to be at, though. Spawns or tire shop is what you're going to need. We're going to see Iconic go up with a short lead to begin the game. They are up 40 points now, and this is not looking good for the side of Sinks.
No, they're being leaded 40-0. This is a flawless lead so far coming from Iconic. And by the way it looks, these rotations are being well done by the side of Sinks now. They're holding the site. They're really doing great on this one, but these rotations are going to be super important. We'll only have Hypnos playing with the HS into this hill, and finally they're taking off. When you talk about their point, they're capturing a bit more, about to reach 10 points, and now they're holding it. Radic is going to take the flame. They're all pushing towards mid. They have the that nade straight into Radic's face, removing him 15 HP on the gyric impact. It's going to be such a powerful one to make him rotate over the entire car area. The Ben car is going to get pushed and misses the timing on Bills, and Bills is going to slap him off with this QXR. They're all being pushed into side. Hypnos takes 2 down. And that is a retake, and Bills clears the area. Now he's getting pushed right top of stairs, but Genius is going to save the day. For the moment, we only see trades and map controls, but still, Iconic looks a bit stronger for this for the beginning of this game 1.
Yeah, and they're not slaying. They're not outslaying the Sinks roster at the moment either. So just keep that in mind. These guys are playing heavy OBJ, making it work, making the rotations proper. They got second point with 25 plus seconds. Definitely looks good on their scorecard. As you can see, we're going to go into P3. They have a 40-point lead. It's going to be preoccupied by the side of Saints, but by no means is it going to be held entirely by them. They're going to get pushed. We're going to see Bills and team push in very aggressively, take the hill. And like I said, this is just an wide open area. It's extremely difficult to maintain unless you have the proper vantage points. We're going to see a 3-man push now. It's just back and forth battle grid.
They're holding it. 74-39. Finally, Sinks each catching up on the lead that the Iconic roster has. They're throwing the nades in the side, but Hypnos is just going to throw the trophy system down. Works perfectly. Another great timing. Bills will be tight half HP, but it's pushing into the side now. And Hypnos will take another one. Finally, Hypnos doing a great stuff for his team, trying to get this ult. RPG is going to be preferred, but that's not going to be working out. And that is just all about that. We're just going to wait for that. Okay, guys, I just have to announce you something real quick before we even go further. In a few seconds or minutes, we'll be adding these brand new features that I'm trying to implement in that. We've seen that during Champs as well, and I think you guys might be pretty interested in this. We'll just basically be joining one of these professional teams VC, just so we can hear the call-outs and stuff. So we'll be joining tonight the Iconic vocal chat further into that game.
Hypnos making very, very good use of his Annihilator as he holds P4 pretty uncontested. It is looking a lot better for the side of Sinks. And if you are Sinks, you definitely want to carry that momentum going into P5. Only about 25 seconds left to go. They might not even get to get contested here. As I say, that Genius is going to push in and take out Hypnos. Hypnos was on a pretty good run there. We're not going to even shy away from Ramon and Ragox. They've got a Goliath set up in P5. So this is not looking good. Strong start for the side of Iconic, but this is not looking good for the side of Iconic, as they are going to be pretty much down a whole 60 points going into the map rotations, given this Goliath is able to withstand all of the damage here.
I didn't even notice that Raymond was on hard streak and managed to unlock a Goliath. I have to be honest, I wasn't really paying attention to his score streaks and the way that I was playing throughout this entire game. And it seems like he's doing great for his teammate now, as Sinks is just took the lead back for about 40. It's about to be 40 points lead coming from them. They're holding this up pretty well. They might even be able to reach 160 if they hold that for the entire time. But that's going to be a great one. I can tell that's really going to be a great one. The comeback is still real, but I don't surrender and I don't give up on Iconic being able to catch up on this delay they do have now. Now they're rotating towards the next hill by the mid side of the map. And I think that's where the next hill is going to be. That's a retake. Hypnos gets some more. Uranus with another one. And Tobias, he's going to be the last player standing. Sitting around this area, is getting boosted on the lamp, but will be shooting down pretty easily. The sentry gun straight on the side. Tobias doing an amazing amount of damages straight in the side, destroying this sentry gun. And here we go now. They must have control of this mid hard point.
Man, I hate to say it, but I caught it on the dot. 60-point lead going into the reset of the hills. P1's going to be open for shop, and we're going to see a... I guess Sinks just does not want to push that first hill. They don't want anything to do with it because, I mean, they had a proper setup. Now they are just kind of pushing for that tire shop. And I guess it paid off because we saw after the hill rotations, the 60-point lead. I mean, I guess that's all you need to win this hard point. Go ahead and push in. And as I say that, we're going to see Sinks jump into the point. Some notable performances. Uranus, 19 kills on the board. Ramon, 18. Ragox, 15 kills on the board. So these guys are looking to end this pretty early. I'm super excited to see how close this game ends up being, as P2 is going to be open up for shop here in about 20 seconds. And it looks like Sinks is going to go ahead and have spawns and set up perfectly. They've got the cluster strike down, holding the flow of traffic from P1 over. But I'm looking at spawns, and it's not looking too good for Sinks. It looks like they invested a little too early, and the flip is going to come into effect. So this is not looking too good for Sinks or P2. Have no fear, they might be able to break it there.
They just broke the spawn down. At least Iconic did. So now they're holding this spawn to set it up around this entire hill. And you know what? It is time to jump straight into their VC. We'll be listening at the Iconic killouts now.
Don't keep on running out, just sit in point.
Yeah. If you hold this, we'll be on par.
Guys, get out. I've got tempers.
But go. Everyone go. Just everyone go. Go for next. I'll sit in for the points. Everyone go.
I'm going.
No, my tempest again, bro. I can't play with this fucking specialist.
Yo, it's calm. Don't eat G. It is what it is. Come on. Let's go next.
Bill.
Try and get the spawns while you're at it, boys.
I got the spawns for the I didn't get it yet. They're still spawning here.
Right, I'm pushing out now, yeah?
There's one on top and one on the hill as well.
Yeah, someone go top office. Go top office if you can.
Top green.
Yo, smoke that, bro. Smoke that.
Yeah, smoke it, boys. Smoke it. Remember, throw your smokes and push
One
in.
behind the container.
Oh, he's down. He's on the fucking
right
brick
in front of you, bro. Refrag that.
Bro, one in
Kill him.
Tobias, one in front of you, bro.
Yo, one's top office. Jeez.
I killed him.
It's alright, boys. Someone jump in. If you're close to the point, jump in.
I'm jumping in.
I got my Goliath. I'll use it for next one.
Yeah. Use it for next point. Don't use it for this one. Yo, this chopper, man. I'm gonna put a chopper. Give me 2 seconds.
He's low. Dead.
Right, boys. We've got spawns as well.
Here we go. That was a kick going through the Iconic kill out. This was some great one, and we just heard somebody being super mad about the fact that he's not able to use the Tempest. If you guys don't know about these rules that we have in the Mobile Mayhem, they're only allowed to use one specialist per player. So basically, you can't have 2 annihilators or 2 war machines in the same team. They all have to use these different specialists. And sometimes, when you're supposed to play with an annihilator and other teammates are taking the other specialist, it's super hard for you to make things work for your side. But it seems like we hyped them up and they haven't got Cassicus because now they took the lead over in the favor of Iconic, and there's only 35 points remaining for them to take this win in the map number 1 verdict.
Yeah, we're going to see a flip of the highest magnitude. The side of Iconic just absolutely, I don't know what happened. They just like lit a fire under their butts. They've got a 50+ point lead. They have a Goliath and a hardpoint, and they only need 15 seconds to win this game. I don't see the side of Sinks even being remotely close to contesting, let alone taking out that Goliath. That's a game right there. Game 1 is going to go indeed, in fact, to the side of Iconic. Starting out great, finishing out great. Well-rounded match for them, and GG's to both teams. Iconic's going to go ahead and take that first game.
Map number 1 goes for the side of Iconic. You mentioned it well, and I think the map number 2 is going to be a Search and Destroy meltdown. As always, guys, it always does the same debate. Are Respawn's teams super good at Search and Destroy mode? That's what we're about to witness. I know Iconic won yesterday 2-1 against which team that was? That was in another team, but it did a great performance, and we might be looking forward for this match tonight because some good stuff happening tonight. And happened yesterday as well. We saw the Affiliation roster fighting for friendly screams against the Tribe roster, which was a great content on Jim's channel. We also saw we've also seen Banker Black winning 2-1 against Affiliation yesterday. This time they're not fighting each other, so it's not their occasion to get a revenge for the side of Affiliation. But still, we'll see them play. See if they got used to playing on phone as they were iPad players before. They were Super Stu. And now that they're switched, it might be an interesting one to watch. But if we go back to that game between Iconic and Sings almost lead it for, let's say, 3/4 of the game. And then in the end, we just saw Iconic taking the lead over. I don't know what happened on their side, but it seems like they had a motivational boost. And I came out of nowhere. This Goliath on this point and on this hill was really powerful. And that's maybe what gave them the win.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, dude. I honestly was tuning in and I'm seeing the side of Sinks just absolutely slaying. I would like to say the scorecard reflects that Sinks outfragged these guys over at Iconic, and Iconic playing objective super aggressively. It panned out. A lot of their players were right at that minute marker for OBJ time. I'm going to go ahead and call it with that kind of game style and gameplay. I'm assuming Sinks is going to be a better Search and Destroy team. So I'm going to go ahead and say this might go to a game 3. If it doesn't, I'll go ahead and say I'm wrong there. But yeah, Sinks obviously slaying very hard, just not super aggressive on OBJ. They had one player with 2-minute plus. And besides that player, nobody else even reached the minute marker. So not a lot of OBJ there, a lot of slaying, obviously, but got to have a balance of both.
Yeah, we gotta get that. And imagine, you guys know we're having a shorter stream tonight because we only have 3 series to cast. So yeah, let's make it longer just so you can go into the 3rd match every time. Just do that for us and for our content purposes. Bring it into game 3 every freaking time for these series from tonight. As this first one between Iconic and Sinks. Yeah, I might actually agree with you. This looks like the way they're playing is a bit more passive, and that feels better. Now that suits better into the Search and Destroy game mode. So I might think things like taking this game number 2, but Iconic's still pretty strong. Like they've been leaded, and then they managed to come back, and they might be working well under pressure as well. So if they start being destroyed in this Search and Destroy game, we might see them doing another comeback back to back. Too many backs in the same word. In the same sentence. I just noticed it.
Man, while we wait for everything to go through, I think you touched on something that I feel is super great for the community. And last night, Jim and Affiliation take it on Tribe. They said that they're going to start making that a weekly thing. I'm excited for something like that. I wasn't even nowhere near my phone or near Trovo at the moment. And I somehow heard that, I think I overheard Zim, the former Tribe and our coach, happened to bring it up while we were playing Warzone together. And I was like, whoa, I hadn't even thought about that. Top European team versus top NA team. How great a content is that going to be? And I tuned in, bro. You were not disappointed. I know that ping was an issue for both teams, whatever, the server was selected. And I'm not sure how that process works or how they even figured it out. But what are your thoughts on situations like that where a European team is going to be playing a North American team? What kind of great could that bring to the community? What kind of competitiveness can you see? How do you feel about something like that?
I love it because there's always been a barrier between the EU and other regions, let's say, just because of these ping issues. But if you are able, as a competitive player, to go over these ping issues and just fight no matter what, the content is going to be at the rendezvous, as we say in French. So looking for some more games like that between the EU top teams and a top team. Even the SA top teams are the Garena top team, that'd be great as well. Yeah, I don't think Garena can compete on the same servers, just because it's another game version. I'm not really sure of that. But about EU and NA and SA, imagine if we organize a tournament with that. But I think the greatest thing for us to do if we wanted to do that will be a LAN, which is not possible because of COVID-19. This is what was supposed to happen for the stage 5, the LAN in, I think that was in Los Angeles. That was planned to be in Los Angeles. But I wish that happened, dude. I would have paid so much money just to see these matches. Oh my god. I would have loved
Yeah,
to
you're
see
not the
that.
only one, man. COVID obviously putting a shutdown to it, but we got a little taste of that last night, and obviously it wasn't anything like what LAN would be because there's ping. That's a factor that a lot of people just don't consider when they're playing a game like this, and ping being a huge factor. I see their ping though. I think Jim and team had like a 60 plus. Usually when I play on European servers, and I had a friend who was on our comp team for the longest time, who is a European native. He's in the UK. My ping usually ranges from like 100 to 120 on European servers. So I don't know how they were able to get 60. 60 is about an average in a server for me. I get maybe 40 to 50. So I mean, I see the issue that you're used to playing on like 10, 15, 20 ms. Me, I couldn't do it, man. 100 plus ping just not bearable.
I think I'm not the greatest person to talk about this because where I live, as I'm super far from every servers, I'm constantly playing with 200 ping, no matter what game I'm playing on.
Oh wow,
yeah,
you're the laginator, right?
Yeah, it's that. So I just said it in French. That's it. So the ping is. I don't think you guys even understand how important the ping is when you're playing a competitive match. Really. You'll see a lot of people complaining about ping, but there's no reason to do that just because they want to find any excuses, reasoning their loss. But most of the time, when you don't have ping, I remember back in the day when we were running some of the tournaments before Mobile Mayhem kicks into the EU scene. We were doing tournaments, and there was a team that was called Victory Symbol, and this team was made only of Russian players, and Russia does have a dedicated server. Every time, even if we had like, let's say, only 2 Russian players, or no, 3 Russian players in the lobby, all the rest, all the 7 other players, and even the spectators on the host were in EU, the host would go into Russian servers. So basically, every time they were taking the ping, I can't understand why. I think the Russia servers are just too OP. But yeah, I'm glad that these sort of things are fixed, just because it's only a EU tournament now. We don't accept other region. This is what it is. Unfortunately, if you guys were from other regions, they called it in terms. That's unfortunate for you if you can't participate into these EU scene competitive tournaments and stuff. But that's how it is. Otherwise, we'll just be having complaints about being laggy every time. That wouldn't be bearable at all. So this is what we're focusing on now. But it seems like the players are ready, Verdict.
Yeah, we are good to go, man. We're going to go ahead and get started up. We're going to have a search and destroy a meltdown as soon as they get this thing started. We're going to go ahead and see if we're going to go to a game 3 or not. I want to see a game 3 today in all of our matches because we're getting robbed of one matchup. Only going to have 3 being casted tonight, and that's unfortunate. Make the best of this time. So go ahead and, players, if you're out there, if you're listening, go ahead and take this game to a game 3, or this series to a game 3. And if you're going to play later on this afternoon, or this evening, rather, go ahead and make sure you let your team know we're going to take every game to a game 3.
I hope so. I really hope so. So the three matches are going to be streamed tonight. I've been shown at the beginning of the stream. We'll be showing them a few more. I think the next game after that is going to be Banker Black versus Ancient Esports, and then the last one will be Alpine versus Affiliation. So just so you guys know all the matches for tonight. That's an early bomb plan coming from the side of 6. They managed to rush straight into the B-bomb side. That nade from Brady is going to connect straight into Uranus. Oh, I forgot that username. I really forgot that username. Oh my lord.
That is quite all right, man. I was sitting there I was waiting for that, and the bomb was able to be planted successfully. So we're going to see the retake for the side of Iconic. They've got 20 seconds to do so, and they're down to 1 player and Bills. Lasering, is that an ACOG on a Locust? These guys are doing everything now. He's going to land the first shot. He's going to be playing time. He's not going to be able to defuse the bomb there, and I do believe Ragox knows that. He's going to play for KD. Bills is going to shoot the body of my guy, Ragox. Bills picking up 3 big kills with the Locust and the ACOG sight. Love it. It is great.
How is he even using an ACOG on the Locust? Dude, come on. We already have the ACOG Arctic. Don't make it into your Locust meta with the Arctic. Don't spam the Arctic in competitive, please. I love the regular scope, it's so sick. And it looks even more nasty when you're killing with it, so please don't go into an ACOG. I don't want this to happen for the EU scene. Please. We already have COVID, what do you want next?
First start, pandemic. Second start, Locust with ACOG. This is just not a good move. That is not a great comparison, but obviously we're seeing Bills just run it up. You got 3 kills last round, and if it works for him, I'm always a fan of using what works for yourself. Obviously, there are guns that people feel comfortable using. There are sights that people prefer to use. And if this combination works for him, it as we could see, obviously it is, as he got 3 kills last round, unable to clutch that round, but still 3 kills is pretty impressive within a first round of Search and Destroy. If he's able to keep that consistency, hey, to each their own, man. Run it up. Get as many kills as you can with a Locust. Don't worry about what other people say.
Don't you even dare. Don't you even dare. Very speaking for Lee, I'm not. Oh, Creed just kills himself on the bad timing. The knight just bounced back into his forehead and just killed him. Iconic is now down for 1 players. And they all be rotating around that B-bomb site that has just been planted. Oh, Hypnose! Is that a game that you're playing against yourself? Please, oh, come on! They're only dying to explosives! They threw something and Bills is gonna take Ramon down that was trying to throw a nade straight there. Oh, he spots the player just behind. He's gonna connect the marker straight into Red Deck. They're pushing in. Uranus is super low. Oh my god, I'm gonna rename you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you UR. Leaving only Rag 1. Oh my god, dude. The last player is by mid. Tobias is by mid. Is he gonna push on the correct timing? Oh, he's laggy.
Yeah, this is a disconnection issue. He's just AFK right there in mid. Wow, we were just talking about ping, and I think he may be a subject of that. Yeah, we're gonna have to call Uranus UR because that was just back-to-back rounds where I couldn't hold myself, man. I had to let it out. That laugh was just it was not planned or intentional. It came out just perfectly. Oh, and we're gonna have Tobias leaving the game, so that is a complete disconnect. Maybe his Wi-Fi disconnected cellular. I'm not sure. What are the rules stating whenever we have a player disconnect like that?
If they leave, that's a DQ. So they need to keep playing because there's already 2 rounds in. That's a big...
Oh, it looks like we might get a a third game then. Sync's taking advantage of the 1-man advantage that they have.
If I have to be honest, if I was on the side of our Bills just reconnected, they're all having connection issues. What the frick is going on?
Yeah, I'm looking at his screen. It's super laggy.
I don't think they'll be happy about winning this game just because they know that it's not really deserved. I'm not saying that they wouldn't have won if they won a 5v5, but winning in a 4v5 is never the greatest way to win a game. It's not the most skilled part. Raymond is going to be prefiring. He's being put through the smoke. Oh, we'll connect a few bullets. He's being low HP. He shots the RPG, but no time remaining. And that's going to be a 3rd round in a row now for the side of Saints. And Hypnose will take him away with that bomb as we're jumping into round number 4 now. And let's see how this game is going to go.
Obviously not a fan of how you win, but I guess it just boils down to the end result. If you got the win, you got the win. In this particular situation, sad to see players disconnecting, reconnecting, one just completely lagging out. But if I'm Sinks, I'm not letting up. You got a 5v4. You lost the first game. It was fairly close. You had a lead. I would not give these guys anything. Ruthless. I know. I'm a terrible person. I can't help it.
You take your medication today? Or?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Every day.
Every day!
Every day!
Every day!
Brady getting a nice clip on Uranus, and I made the same mistake.
You're running to it.
UR is going to go down to Brady. Brady, again, last remaining player for the side of this 4-man iconic roster. He's got a lot of work cut out for him. He's only got 14 seconds. And yeah, man, the meds kicked in earlier on this afternoon. And still, I mean, regardless of the meds or not, I'm still like, I guess that heartless guy. If it's a 5v4, I'm putting my foot on their throat and I'm not letting off.
Yeah, they're not breathing. Iconic is not breathing anymore. Please call a doctor. Call 911. Call someone because they need help now. It's still in the 4v5. It is the final round before they switch into the T side. And even if I think they might be feeling a bit more comfortable when you're attacking because obviously the defense is really important to be a 5-man stack. But on the T side, they might be making it work. Even if we do see a dominant Sinks roster now, just leading this game by real fire. Ramen is going to pick another player down, trying to get for the free fire as Bills just died under his bullet. And now the bomb is going down straight into the B bomb site, reducing the time left to 45 seconds. Ramon will get another one on the Brady and Genius. Will be trying to clutch this round up. Brady's just going to hold the line. As soon as you pick Reddick, you're dead, just so you know.
Yeah, Brady's not going to miss that shot. And I was spectating Bills when he got pushed. It looked like he was very aggressive pushing onto the gear site. He got pushed by like 3 people, and it was no dice. We're going to see Genius, the last per-minute player, and that round is going to be over because he's going to be taken out as well. We're going to have a 5-0 lead in favor of this 5-man Sinks roster. Yeah, that did not pay off for Bills. Bills making the gun change. He was the one using the Locust with the ACOG, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't see him using that anymore. We're going to see him using the QXR, the MP7. And it just, he played very aggressively there. He got pushed by numerous, and it just did not pan out. He's going to get one of the first kills there on Ragux. He's got Radic right there on the other side of this gear side of the B bomb site. He's got another one pushing right behind him in the sniper perch. He's going to be annihilated. Ramon picking up the refrag on Bills, and Brady and Genius, again, the last 2 players for this iconic roster. Looking to do a 2v3 here. It's very manageable. The bomb is going to go down here. No, it's not. They're going to go back and forth. We're going to see Creed reconnect.
There's a lot of reconnection in this game. That's all I could say. Hypnos is pushing from mid. Is going to almost get the timing of Genius, but is going to survive. Almost half HP. Ramon's pushing from behind. Gets the trade, and that is now Brady trying to connect the sniper bullet in your aim. Oh, no, never mind. I'm never gonna talk. I'm never gonna talk.
We're never gonna live this down. This guy did this intentionally, and he knows it.
I swear, dude. I don't even know. I think Sinks is partly made of French or Spanish, so maybe it's Uranos. If it's Spanish, it's Uranos, so it might be saying. No, we can't even pronounce it in English.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if we can even
come back,
salvage that. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, even if he shortened it and just made it urine, it still sounds pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even shorten it like that. You just have to say you are.
No, I was about to remove the UR, but no, it's not the greatest choice as well.
It's a pretty bad position to be in.
I swear, I'm feeling comfortable. I'm feeling comfortable because of who? Because of Uranus, obviously! Genius is gonna take some more Bills with one more in final. Oh, I told you the T side, you might be feeling a bit better and more comfortable when you're starting on the T side, being in a 4v5. Because now they're in a 3v2, only Ramen and Rockox left alive, but the MVP on the side of Snake is still a threat for the enemies. Bills, oh, what a bad choice that was, pushing through the smoke. That wasn't the best opportunity for you. He's gonna get the pre-fire straight into Genius, but Genius will be taking him down. These bullets are gonna connect. Rockox is pushing in, dodging the bullet, and now they're both moving at the same time. That's gonna be a second round going on the side of Iconic, keeping the dream alive for themselves, even if Sinks only needs one more round to bring us to game 3.
Yeah, Bills made a hasty push out in mid. He paid the price for it. Luckily for my guy Genius able to pick the refrag up as he waited patiently mid instead of pushing out. Bills, I'm not sure. He went out guns a-blazing. My guy pushed out with no business being out there. You had the bomb planted. Just stay mid, man. You ain't got to push out. Bomb's going to be pushed towards the mid area. We're going to see Boiler Room preoccupied by the side of Hypnos, and Sinks looking to go ahead and clip this, make it a a round, go to a game 3, and play a 5v5 domination. I'm hoping that we can see a little bit more from this matchup because it's starting to get interesting. You'd think that Iconic would already have lost this series as they're down one man, but in Search and Destroy, I feel like if you're going to 4v5, this is the best time to do it on Search. I wouldn't want to do it on any other game mode. Domination, hardpoint, just not doable.
Yeah, in the 4v5, it's only about individual skill and not really. It's about team play, don't get me wrong, but the team play is less important than the duels and winning these fights and stuff. So even in 4v5, you have less players to focus about when you're on the 5-man team. And when you're on the 4-man team, you need to make this push worth it, sorry. And Hypnose Radic, only living genius, and there's no way he's gonna clutch this 1v5, and that's gonna be a game 3 going live. Gonna shoot one down, be sprayed from behind, and here we go. The game number 3 will be taking place tonight between Iconic and Sinks. Let's hope that the Iconic roster will be able to join the lobby back, because we don't want this to be another 4v5 for the final game on Domination. Standoff, I think that's right.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think it is a standoff.
It is.
Good deal. Yeah, hopefully Iconic will be able to produce 5 and maintain 5. That whole game was a battle of connection issues. I'm looking back on it now. I was spectating. I'm not sure who it was earlier on, but they were just kind of AFK, not moving at all. And I was thinking maybe it was a spectator glitch. Obviously, I was wrong, as we see one player for the Iconic roster stepping in, Kyle. I'm not sure if that was the same player who lagged out, but
No.
There was definitely a connection issue for multiple players as I was spectating, and it just did not look right.
Let's see. That was having you guys disconnecting. I think for your mental health when you're playing a game and the fact that you're being focused, it hurts a lot. It really hurts a lot. I'm trying to understand how could I have won this game number 2 even being down to, by one player. But to be honest, the Sinks roster was just too strong, and it seems like your pronostics were right there before. You said that according to the way they play into this game number 1, they might be taking this game number 2 for Sinks and bringing us into game 3, and you were totally right, because this is a scenario we didn't expect a player to be disconnected from the game on the side of Iconic, but still, Sinks, even in the 5v5, I think they will have still dominated this game. They were really leading that 5-0. They won the 2 first round pretty easily, going for that retake. They were super strong on these holds and these covers from the bomb site going down. They're working great as a group. I have to say that, because some of them just switch from iPad to phone and they're performing great, such as Brady. Brady is a newcomer to the phone scene and he's doing a great performance with this tonight. And let's see how he's going to play though in this domination standoff.
Yeah, this is a position you want to be in if you're the side of Saints. Hardpoint, completely different game mode from Domination. Domination, you can slay out as much as you can and still manage to take points, take the B bomb site or Dom site rather. So I feel like Sinks has an advantage here, as I mean we just watched them beat this Iconic team 6-3 or 6-2 rather in a Search and Destroy. They had 4 men for the side of Iconic, but let's not get confused. They took that first 2 rounds with ease. It was not even a contestation. We had the first round play out due to time, second round as well play out due to time. But I feel like they came together well before that 4-man Iconic roster, even happened. So even before the connection issue or the lag out, even I felt like Sinks was in total control of that game mode. So I'm going to see Sinks. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I believe it's going to be super close in the beginning, but towards the end, I believe Sinks is going to come out on top and have at least a 30-point lead before the game's over.
All right, so you go for Sinks. I'll go for Iconic just because of the match I mentioned yesterday. The fact that they won. Was that against Singularity? I think that was against Singularity, to be fair. So they won yesterday against Singularity. That was at these times still a team, which is not the case anymore. They won 2-1 against them. A great performance. And now they lost the second game, not because they were in a 4v5, but because they couldn't do anything at this Sinks game style. But let's see, these hardpoints, they were dominated for a bit, for a small part of the game, but then they managed to get this win. So I might think it's going to be the same kind of scenario. Sinks is going to maybe feel a bit too confident at the beginning, give away a few points to the enemies, and they will take care of these flags, hold them as if they were from their family. And I can't even see another scenario than holding A, B, and just being super greedy for the triple cap.
This is a map you could do it on, though. Standoff could be super toxic. If you're able to triple cap on this map, the spawns for the team that's getting triple capped are very limited. You're going to be spawning in gas area. You're going to be spawning in back alley, or if you're lucky, you'll spawn out on the box side of the map. That might be a make or break thing. If Seeks manages to triple cap, I'm assuming they are very aware of where these spawn spots are, and it could be very, very, like I said, toxic. I played game modes where we were able to triple cap, and it just did not feel like a fun game for the other team. So if they are able to manage a triple cap, those spawns you'll see be capped by numerous. Seeks definitely coming in, outslayed them in the hardpoint, losing that. They played a very strong search and destroy. I'm going to go ahead and predict it. I may be wrong here, but I don't know if I'm out of line when I say this, but I just feel like they're going to come in and outman these guys and make the most of the situation. If you're getting those frags, it's obviously going to leave for you to get the cap. Definitely going to lead entry for Sinks to take this game. So don't let me down, Sinks, if you're out there. Hypnos, I need you. Ramon, I need you. Radic, I need you. Ragox, I need you. I need you.
Imagine if you said that, but reversed. Instead of putting the gamer tag at the beginning. Oh, yeah, never mind. You got it.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure you got it. So now I have to say my speech for the Iconic roster. I'm gonna be keep soft and short. Iconic, just win. Easy as that. Just capture flags.
That being said, there we go. Go ahead and spam that start. Let's get this game on the road. Let's get it on the show. Let's get the show going. Man, UR's got me tongue-tied over here.
Show must go on. Come on.
Come on, Kyle. There we go.
We're jumping in, my dudes. We're jumping into this final game. Game number 3 between Iconic and Sinks. And we'll be playing on the Domination standoff to wrap this series up. And just after the series, guys, make sure to stick around because we'll be showing on the stream a player's interview. I'm not going to tell you who that is, but the player interview will be available on the stream during the intermission break. So make sure to stick around after this game to watch some more content from that are being brought by the mobile Mayhem team. Hope you guys will enjoy that. But now the game just started. Are they going to go for a B early cap? I don't think they will. They're just sitting by the tractor area. Both Blads have been captured at almost the same time. And exactly the same time. So that score is going to be perfect if they don't toggle cap. Or if they don't lose their cap until the end of that round. Oh, Ragox is being super low HP by the boxes. Even that low, that is at 1 HP. Oh, Ramon with the triple, and here we go. About to get these B cap. They're going to deny it, preferring these nades. Ramon is the only player sitting on that, but is being sprayed down, and Brady is going to be pushing towards him. He's throwing the smokes. Ramon is going to connect another bullet. And for now, Ramon is just popping off Caster Coast. Sorry.
As you say that, he's taken out in the broken wall area. That should have been a B cap for the side of Iconic. And I say that because the side of Sinks just completely wiped. I don't know how they were able to manage to get back on there and take those guys out. Bill's having a very strong start to the game, unable to get his footing going anywhere else after that first initial push. Creed picking up 3 big kills now. He's on the board with 3. So we're going to see a lot of back and forth until somebody gets control of the map. An interesting 2-2 push. We had 2 going tractor. We had 2 going deli side. And it worked out. They finally get the B cap. So they're going to have the advantage at the moment. But as I said, I thought this game was going to be very close in the beginning and going into the second half. Still pretty close. That second half, I feel like is going to be the game changer. I need Sinks to come together and collectively. They had a B cap when they wiped everyone off the side of Iconic initially before they got to about 75%. They didn't take advantage of that timing, and they're obviously paying for it here. They're going to have to play a little bit more OBJ. We see all of them struggle to play OBJ in the hard point. Domination a little different, though. All you need to do is just step on the point for like 10 seconds with 2 other people. You're good. You know, you've got the gun skill. You got the ability to do it. I'm just going to need to see them do that.
Come on, Stings. We already know how the spawns are looking like, so can you move a bit further with that tying? What is Verdict's team doing? This is the team he picked up, and they're just being lidded by the enemy team, which is iconic now. They're taking the lead, but they're trying to push towards the back alley, though. They're being shot at by top blue. He's going to push straight in the side. Bills is waiting for him. I think he saw him, to be fair. Bills is just going to push straight. Takes Ramon. Rakox with a follow-up. And a great trade. Brady is kicking in as well, and they're doing really right on these trades and these denials coming from both sides. But the thing I have to point out is that whenever the iconic roster just rushed on B, there was one player that was Brady pushing straight into the rock and roll towards the C flag. And I think this is a super smart choice to go for, just because you're defending your teammates. You know that they're already 3 on the side, so you might take only 4 to 5 seconds for them to capture it. And the fact that he pushed a bit forward to deny these pushes from the enemies, well, that's the most strategic choice you could have ever made in this game, and that is paying off now. They do have a 30 points lead against Sync's roster so far.
Yeah, we're going to see a triple cap here. I'm going to go ahead and call it. They are counting these guys out too early. C is going to be quickly capped by 2 because I don't see anybody for the side of Sync's in the area, but that was a very well played A flip. They pushed with 3 on the A flag. They were able to take that only person that was there holding it, and Sync's able to bounce back. If they're able to get this other triple cap, which I don't think they're going to be able to hold B here. As we got, yeah, they might. They just wiped 3, so it's looking pretty good. Some notable performances. We got Ramon going 13 and 8, and for the side of Genius 12 and 9, already in double digits. Need to see a little bit more from the guys at the bottom. Uranus just not putting in the work that he needs in order to make up. He's 5 and 7. Hypnos is 5 and 11. What's going on, Hypnos? But the double cap is going to be held. It's going to be super close, as I called it. Obviously not panning out like the way I thought it was, but you know, either way the game is played, B is going to be capped for the side of Iconic. They might go for the A flag as well, but no. Creed and Bills. Oh, Creed and Bills tag teaming up, and it is going to be just a double cap to end the round. We're going to see a 20-point difference.
Bills.
Kyle just got obliterated.
Bills.
I know it. Bills is...
What was that? The triple spray. He just pushed straight into the back alley, into back blue, and got 3 men down with his spray. That was incredible. What a great play that was from you, Bills.
Enemy taking Alpha. Enemy taking C.
We're going to see a solo cap for the A side of Syncs, and Syncs setting up for the B push. We're going to get Radic with a frag. They get 1. Bills is going to go down via Radic. Radic putting on a show. He's got some assistance from his RC, and the B push is going to be happening by 1. We need more than 1 on B, my guy. Syncs putting in the work to get the frags, unable to come together as a team and collect the points. So that might be their downfall. You know, they frag out, but they're not an OBJ team, and it obviously shows.
Even if Kyle was trying to push in this burn, Syncs are having a lot of issues now trying to get control out of this. The most important one to hold is basically the stadio control and having someone sitting either on top blue or top kitchen. I think this is a really super powerful position to be in, just because you're spraying. Oh, Ragox will take 2 with the arrow, makes it a triple straight into Cal, throws a shark RC and shoots down Cal. Bill, sorry, sitting by the A square. They're going to be pushing towards A, no, sorry, it's B, sorry, they almost captured C as well. Brady is pushing from the side, and Ragox now has a Goliath. So there might be the occasion for Syncs to come back in that game, Verdict.
Yeah, can never count these guys out too early. I'm watching the spawns as we speak. This is just something I watch huge on this map. I already see multiple players for the side of Iconic spawning in this gas area. I see one spawning in the backside of... Oh my god, did Ragox get the... Oh no, the Goliath is going to be preoccupied by the side of Iconic. That might be a make or break moment, and Iconic's whooping in and taking it. We're going to see Brady occupying this top blue area, and Syncs is in trouble, my guy. They gave up the Goliath. It is not going to be used for their side, so they're triple capped at the moment. A is going to be recapped quickly, but the damage is already done. No! Bill's coming in! Making it happen, and this triple cap is going to stay relevant. I think I might have spoke too soon. Sinks is letting me down big time. They are down by 30+ points, and they are in a triple cap that they are not able to get out of at the moment. Only 2.5 minutes left to go in the game, and man, I think I wrote a check with my mouth that is not going to be able to be cashed there. Sinks let me down big, guys. The Goliath is one shot. It's going to be taken out, but the damage is done. 40-point deficit they're going to have to overcome. They get B. They're going to have to get A here.
The triple Predator missile going from Carl, but now Brady's going to push in, crit for some more. They will try to go for that B, but Ragox, I think you used the Predator missile. If you waited for about a few seconds, you would have got at least a collateral. B is going to be recapped pretty easily by the side of Iconic, and they're spraying and praying from the stadium area. That's going to be Brady pushing with the Sparrow. Will connect the final bullet as was low HP. And now they're rotating straight and they're trying to get the C being captured by the side of Iconic. But by the way it looks, they will need a triple cap for the rest of the entire game to get that win. And it seems like the Iconic roster is a bit too strong to allow them to do that.
Yeah, they didn't play this strongly in the hardpoint. Obviously, they won that game, but Iconic put on a show for us. Able to put on a triple cap both in the first half and the second half. Wow, I definitely underestimated this Iconic roster that came out. They wanted to win. They were bitter about that Search and Destroy, obviously. And they should be, man. A 4v5 is never fun. And regardless if it's Search and Destroy obviously being a little easier to maintain. But, you know, Iconic put on a show for us. Ramon and Ragux, 34, 27, 28 now, kills respectively. They're just not good. It's just not going to work out. We're going to see Hypnos and Uranus not even getting double-digit kills. I'm not sure what's going on with those guys. They're just not having the games that they should. And it is obviously reflecting as the game is going to go ahead and come to a halt. We're going to see Iconic take the series, best of 3, in the Domination standoff. I was completely wrong. 60 points, or 56 points rather, for the side of Iconic taking that dub.
Dude, that's a feels bad because I think Ramon from Sinks was the MVP of the entire lobby. Talking about the kills he got, I think it was over. I need to take a look because this guy went just off and went well. 35 frags from Ramon. He was the one carrying his team. Ragox was not that far away behind with that 29, 21 for Radic, and Hypnos and Uranus having a bad day with 9 kills. But on the other side, it's almost pretty even. Kyle is going to be the lowest, the bottom of the scoreboard with 18 kills. Brady with 20, Genius with 20, 23 for Bills, for Crit, and 28 for Bills. They didn't got as much kills at the enemies, almost when you talk about the MVPs, but they still did a great job. Just so you guys know, we won't make it even longer now as we're going to jump straight into a break between the next match, that's going to be Banker Black fighting against Ancient Esports. But right now, here we are for the interview from a pro player. We're jumping right into that scene. Hope you guys will enjoy it. Welcome guys to the second interview of the Mobile Mayhem show in Mobile Mayhem League Season 4. Hope you guys had a great time for the first 2 matches we've been showing on stream, and now we're going to jump into another interview, and tonight that's going to be Toby's turn. Toby, also known as iBot in game, a player for Affiliation. Please introduce yourself, dude. Welcome to that stream.
Thank you. I'm Toby, or iBot. That is like, iBot is Toby backwards, if anyone didn't know. But yeah, play for Affiliation. Currently just at uni in the UK, lockdown. So focusing on just CODM and uni right now.
Alright. So uni, what are you studying in uni? Like general stuff or a specific one?
Yeah, just business and international relations. Just
Business.
that course.
Okay, an international relation. Nice to hear. So, as we don't care about your real life, of course I'm joking. We'll just be talking a bit about yourself so we know who you are now. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 12, so obviously I played. No, I'm 19. You know, play champs. Over 18, all of that. We're calm.
So yeah, we're gonna be discussing about the World Championships throughout this entire series. But first of all, I'd like to talk about your CODM career and what you've achieved so far. We've been playing for a while together, Toby. We've been playing ranked back in season 3, 4 when I was grinding for the leaderboard and you were grinding as well. So we've been having a lot of good times together, and then you entirely switched, I noticed that, and you went into a full competitive mode, not even in ranked, but you just went for the competitive and professional scene. Can you tell us more about what you achieved? I think at first you were a manager for House of Fanabis, if I'm right.
Yeah. I started off comp, I played a bit, and then obviously I just saw like my device wasn't good then, so there was better players than me. So House of Anubis had like a good roster, so I let them play. I was a manager, and then later on I got a new phone, and I was like, I'm a phone player. I'm pretty decent, so I might as well play champs as well. So yeah, Jim DM'd me, got into cold, and then we went from there into the comp scene. Started grinding that.
All right, and what about this switch? Like you left the House of Fanabits management to jump straight into being a player for Core Esports back in the days. That now you've been picked up by Affiliation Esports, and you're working and doing such great performances under the Affiliation jersey. To be fair, you're one on the top 3 best EU teams so far, number 2 spot in the World Champs. Let's talk about this. I've seen so many games from you. You guys went straight from the winner bracket. Like you went from the first phase of the stage 4 straight into the winner finals and the grand finals of the tournament. And then, can you tell us what happened? How did you feel about that? How did you feel about just winning your entire series every time and just reaching without any losses these grand finals of the World Champs?
Yeah. It was mad. It was sick. It was just like we were boosted by our confidence, like because we're all phone players from the start, so our gun skill was just better than everybody else's. And still in the finals versus Kings, it was better. It's just Kings, they did really well under pressure compared to us. We weren't like experienced with that. It was just our first time going in, rookies. And when we lost that first BO5, it's like we've never been through that, so it just started crumbling and like. So Kings just got the better of us. They did really well under that pressure, so I've got to give it to them. Great team. They deserve that win.
And what can you tell about your performance that you did throughout this tournament? Maybe, do you think that the point that were bad, let's say bad, but don't take it in a bad way, when you were playing into the stage 4 of EU Champs, do you think you improved those now that you're in Affiliation and at the moment we're in now? Do you think that these mistakes you did before, you're not making these anymore?
Yeah, of course. Like that was our first major tournament. That was like that gave us the experience to like get to where we are now. It's like competing at the top, being one of the best teams. That's also part of the fact that it's a phone only like scene right now. But it gave us so much like competitive experience, and now yeah, we're one of the top teams. So all we were really lacking then, to be honest, was the mindset, and yeah, now we got that. So we're ready to just keep going, rolling through teams. You get me?
That's all I can wish you. I wish you the best, just so you know. But okay, in the current EU competitive scene, maybe we can talk about the worldwide one just after that. But just now, let's focus on the EU one. Do you have teams that not that you're scared about, but you think that could be great enemies to fight against, or that could be teams with an amazing potential so far? Except Affiliation, of course. Do you have any other names in head?
Just to be honest, Elevate's our like main rival. Like whenever we come up against Elevate in the 20, we just know it's gonna be neck and neck. So it's always great fun playing against them. Same with Bunker Gold and Kings. Those two teams, I respect them a lot, and like they're good friends. So it's just always fun to play against. Those three teams are the main teams I look forward to playing, especially Elevate. Elevate always puts up a fight.
Yeah, I've seen many games between you against Elevate, and these were like, if that was a BU5, we were going straight into the 5th map every time. That was incredible. And I really love the content you guys are bringing to the comp scene when you're playing against each other. And that's some of a friendly competitiveness, competitiveship, and I really like that about it. About your roster right now, I remember that your current roster is not the same. Like you added 2 new players, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's Saturn's usually a former player for Arenakisito and then Qlash, and you have also Ghoul that went through a lot of teams, and that was part of a lot of teams. Do you think that with this current roster, you could win the next Gems or the next official event from COD Mobile?
Easy. Nah, I'm joking. Obviously, it's gonna be a tough run, but with the pickup of Ghoul and Saturn's 2 like really good players, Saturn's been one of the best Spanish players in this, and Ghoul just great on iPad, phone, everything. Our roster's looking pretty good right now, pretty stacked, if I don't say so. But yeah, I think we can win it for sure.
And what
Gotta
about
keep
these?
that confidence there.
What about the Mobile Mayhem League though? You've been part of the Mobile Mayhem League since season 1. You guys have been smashing every time, had great performances. Have you? I think yeah, you've won one. I think that was season 2, right?
I don't think we actually won one now.
I know.
We came with. Nah. It's always for me myself. I haven't won one yet. Like I've been with AOH, came like second, cold second, third a few times, but never won one yet.
Yeah, that was second. That was second. My bad. Yeah, I missed it. Hey, professional caster, they said, and it is not even aware of this tournament. GG's. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, you ended second. Do you think that this season 4 you can make it to the number 1 spot, or is that gonna be hard?
That's what we're going for. Like currently we're undefeated, looking to keep that going all the way through to the final. So yeah, looking to get that dub.
All right. I'm excited about seeing you playing more games. We'll be interviewing a few players from your roster again because the Mobile Mayhem League and the Season 4 is going to last until the end of February, if I'm not mistaken, and if I'm not wrong on that one. So we might be interviewing maybe Jim, because a lot of people are waiting for Jim's interview as well. But I had a super great time interviewing you tonight. I hope you had a good one as well. And everything I can wish you is the best of luck for the next matches that are coming up, for Mobile Mayhem League, for further tournaments, and even for official events. Just play as good as you guys can, as usual. And that's all everyone is going to wish in the chat as well.
Thank you. I just want to say Sav's the best sniper EU, and yeah, thank you for having me.
That was a pleasure, Toby. We'll see you later. Have a great night.
In a bit, GC.
Let's do it.
And after this short interview, guys, we're back with some more Mobile Mayhem action now. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. The next one I can't tell you who the guest will be because that's still going to be a surprise for every single broadcast. But what we are focusing on now is this game number 2 in this series number 2 for tonight's stream, and that's going to be between Banker Black and Ancient Esports. We're starting it straight jumping into the game. Map number 1 is going to be hardpoint yard, but come on, Verdict, tell us more about these map rotations, weapon bans, and map bans as well.
We're going to have a hardpoint on Hackney Yard, obviously. We're going to have Search and Destroy on Raid. Domination on firing range. If it goes to a game 3, Booker Black opting to ban the Search and Destroy Crossfire map. Good choice. Ancient Esports opted to ban the hardpoint Scrapyard. Also a good choice. Booker Black banning the ASM-10. Ancient Esports banning the DRH. So we're going to have a stout matchup here. Some meta guns being banned. P1's open for shop. And we're just going to see a back and forth. going to be preoccupied by the side of Ancient Esports, though. So a good start for them as Bunker Black is trying to get their feet in this first point, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to do it. There's a stout hold for the side of Ancient Esports.
Yeah, they're just stacking on the side. Xeno's going to take 2 down. They're now jumping in, but they're still going to be Venus sitting by the side of this hill. Shark is jumping as well, and Warvac is going to try to get some support by the Spawn, but Venus is going to get another double spray. He's going to be the one playing as the Spawn, controlling Spawn holds up, but this RPG from Delrox will just shoot him down within a second. And now we do see the BK Black roster catching up a few more points out of this P1. They're doing it well. There's one guy sitting on the side. That's going to be Jeremy being sprayed down pretty easily. Warvac is going to be Venus victim again, and it seems like Venus is flying away talking about these kills as he already has. It's 5 kills so far on the counter for him.
Yeah, we're going to have a pretty even matchup for the side of both of these guys. Ancient Esports opting to push aggressively and hold it. It paid off for the first few moments, but P2 setup did not look like it even happened for them. Ancient Esports on the backside of the map, spawning out, and we're going to have a nice hold here for the side of Bunker Black. So they're going to have a majority of the points coming out of P1. P2 setting up perfectly, spawns in place. We're going to see them start pushing out. 30 seconds left. Rotations are going to start to happen. Spawns are still going to be held for the side of Bunker Black. So Bunker Black going to pretty much go uncontested here. A full 60, if not completely 60, at least 55 plus. As P3 is going to be opened up for business here in about 22 seconds. Those transitions are going to be made. We're going to see one man in the point or an old. Everyone else is going to be pushing out, trying to get new.
Oh, we do see that Magix. I don't think I'm wrong saying this, but Magix is not usually the one playing as an OBJ, but it seems like tonight is going to be his main role. He was the one holding the entire set for the entire time. There's a 60 points lead coming from the side of BK Black now. They're already holding the next hill. He's going to be prefiring, and Lob is going to fall down under that spray. Prince, I think Prince is having a lot of connection issues. He's just rolling back on the entire map. Yeah, Prince is actually super laggy in this game. That is unfortunate. That might give them a disadvantage. Xeno and Shark are making it work with a great crossfire. Magix is pushing for some more. Will be taking 1, oh, that was Dark, sorry. Taking 1, 2, and 3 with the -2 from Warvac. That was a -5 coming from BK Black. And they're just dominating this game now. And I have to say, I'm not being biased at all, guys, saying this, but it is a French team. So what were you guys expecting? This time we're not showing the white flag anymore. We're just popping off.
There we go. And with the gun bans, I'm seeing equal amount of usage from the Man of War and the RUS. So it looks like a 3-2 split for the Russ for both teams. So interesting gun choices. Both opting to use the same guns as the ASM-10 and the DRH are banned. With nearly 100-point lead, over 100-point lead, P4 is going to be open up for shop, and Bunker Black looking magnificent, making it look easy. Shark and Warvac slaying out 12-plus kills on the board. We're going to see him pick up another one. No, he's going to be grab spiked. No, he's not going to get the kill, but he is going to be taken out by Venus. Venus trying to bounce back as he's a top fragger for the side of Ancient Esports. Finally able to get in the hill. Gonna be a point of contention now as P5. I'm thinking Bunker Black's gonna opt to make the rotation, and it looks like they are. They might not even contest. They send one over there to just, I guess, waste time and pull 3 over. But we got a 3-man hold for the side of Ancient Esports. And if you are these guys, you want to pull 2 of those guys out and start setting up for new, because you don't have spawns now. Neither team has spawns, as I'm looking, and I'm seeing Zeno and Warvac both spawning out. But the point is going to be held initially by the side of Bunker Black. He's going to be pushed by 2. I'm speaking of Magix, as he is opting to play that OBJ role. And we're going to see both teams spawning out, so it is going to be a battle of back and forth until spawns are fully set. That might seal the deal. We're going to see a P5 hold and push for this side of Ancient Esports, and it is much needed. And as I say that, spawns have flipped again. So we got a lot of Mayhem right now, and it would only fit right in Mobile Mayhem. Right here, you guys. 150 to 66 lead for the side of Bunker Black.
Even Thanos snaps is not as quick as these bone flipping in this game. I can tell Bunker Black are making it super quick and super efficient. They're dominating right now for over 100 points against the Ancient Esports roster. Ancient Esports, that was one of the 3 teams that went through the qualifiers. And there's something I didn't tell, and I didn't point it out, just so you guys know. As Singularity disbanded in, the team taking that spot is EXO. So now you guys know this is the 12th team finally joining the Mobile Mayhem Season 4 League. And Shark is still doing amazing work. 23 frags so far. We'll maybe get the 24, but that's going to be a miss because Venus is going to get the drop shot connected perfectly. And they might be about to reach the 200 points. The side is being contested. But it do seems like the Ancient Esports roster is just sitting around these points in the rear.
Yeah, Magic's opted to play that OBJ role, and he is doing it well. Dude, you see the score right now. It is obviously panning out. Shark putting on a show for us as he is playing that Slayer role very well. Obviously, everyone knows where they need to be at, where they need to be set up for new, who needs to make some rotations. And this is looking like a hella stacked Bunker Black team now as they take a 140-plus lead going into the transition to P2, P1, a complete success for Magic as a team. Magic somehow able to get a Goliath and a Sentry gun. This is not looking good for the side of Ancient Esports. You're going to have to regroup and get it together as P2 is already held by the side of Bunker Black. That's game right there. Goliath already in the hands of Shark. Another Goliath's going to come and play. I don't think it's needed, but man, these guys just got outplayed, outslayed, and the game is just not looking good for the side of Ancient Esports. They're going to have to come together and produce a better game for this Search and Destroy that's going to be coming up.
The guy is just staying AFK because as we'll be moving straight into another map between both of these teams, the domination coming from Bunker Black was massive. That was really a great game coming from them, stamping in finally into this Mobile Mayhem League and performing greatly against other teams. Ancient are going to be taking this 0-1 against BK Black, but it's still not over. You guys already know, Respawn players and Respawn game style is not the same as a Search and Destroy one, so we might be expecting the Ancient Esports roster to react and to finally wake up during this game number 2. And obviously, I forgot this game. Yeah, it's going to be Search and Destroy Raid. Search and Destroy Raid, I love it. I can tell, Verdict. I already love it.
He loves it. Give the man some Search and Destroy Raid. We got it. All right, first game was just completely dominated. Shark putting on a show. 29-8, dude. These are pro players. This isn't just some random ranked lobby. 29-8 is just absolutely, I mean, a 3+ KD. Give it to the guy. Nobody on the side of Bunker Black other than Derek's going negative. And I'm looking at the scorecard. Magic's 14-6, 2 minutes and 42 seconds in the hardpoint. 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Nobody else even got close. Nobody even passed the 30-second marker. Magic's MVP for OBJ. So I'm looking at the side of Ancient Esports. Looks like nobody even got close to a minute. Obviously, no one was able to get that close because they only put 70 points on the board. When you got someone slaying as hard as Shark, and you got someone as dedicated to OBJ as Magic's, it's a lethal combination. I don't know what happened on the side of Ancient Esports, but they got to come together collectively as a unit and work this Search and Destroy raid because, like I said earlier, we made the announcement. I need a domination in my life for all 3 of these matches, so that way we can make the best of our time.
2 minutes 40. I think that's the biggest amount I've seen so far. Oh, you come on and chat. Don't you dare leaving the lobby with you to go back in just because the game is not over. The series is not over. You're playing in another game, Search and Destroy, and this is your last opportunity to take this win against Bunker Black. I know it might be super hard looking at how hard they've been leaded throughout this entire hardpoint game, but still, these are professional players, so they know how to collect themselves and just get themselves straight into the game again. Because now they need it. I can't say again because it didn't happen during game 1. So it might be happening during this game number 2, this Session Run Red that we were talking about. Verdict, please. Pronostics time. What do you think?
I mean, with that kind of momentum, it's really hard to see Ancient Esports bounce back. they left the lobby, I probably would have just stayed on because, guys, 180-point deficit. How do you lose 50-7? You're not even. I'm not even going to talk any longer. Bunker Black, if they keep that same momentum, they assign these roles and they execute like they did in the hardpoint. It's gonna be real, hard not to see, a game 2 or game 3. It's really hard to see a game 3. Ancient Esports needs to just. I mean, they need to do some kind of mind flash where they just forget anything ever happened in the past 10 minutes because, my guys, it is pretty devastating to lose 250-70. It's just not a good look. So, Ancient Esports, you're going to have to come together collectively. You're on the defensive side to begin with, or no, you're on the attacking side to begin with, rather. You're going to have to come with a game plan and execute and make sure that you don't, allow this Bunker Black team to just pummel you in this next matchup, because I want to see a domination. It's going to be a firing range. How exciting would a firing range be if we were able to see a game 3? Obviously, we're going to see a little bit more from Ancient Esports in order for that to happen. So, as I say that, everything is good to go. We are ready to roll. It's on you guys. Let's see some bodies ready up. Let's get this game going. I want to see a game 3. Ancient Esports, play for your lives.
I can tell already if we get into game 3, as they are the GRH and SM10 being banned. Chopper are going to spam the entire wood wall. Woods is going to be covered in bullets. I can tell it. They're all going to be sitting and spray and pray. This is what you do when playing with the Chopper, but now I don't think they will be using it. The meta that we're running for, the RUS snipers, and even the how do you call that? The man of war are going to be the gun that you might favorize throughout this series, and even the Search and Destroy. But let's jump straight into the game. 1-0 for BK Black. Ancient Esports, we need a little bit more from you to get us into game 3. As you said, they're starting on the T side, and this is the hardest side to start with, because this map is pretty much T-sided. So let's see how they're going to work things out.
Yeah, we're going to have a 2-1-2, 2 holding the side of B. They're going to be wiped immediately. Magix and Derek's just gets obliterated. They should have probably rotated back. Bomb's going to go down quickly. And Ancient Esports punching the jaws of Bunker Black to begin with. Shark taking Venus down there, but damage is already done. They got a one-man disadvantage. Bunker Black already down to 2 players now, as we saw Love take out Warvac with the Locust. We're going to see Shark go down, and Zeno going to be the last remaining hope for the side of Bunker Black. Ancient Esports coming out strong. Jose taking out Zeno. Wow. All right, this is a different Ancient Esports team I did not see last game. They should have came with that same energy.
These 2 snipes coming from my loop were just massive, dude. You took a snipe down, was sitting on the top of the stadium by the circle, and sniped Warvac from double stairs, and then he just took another flyer and another scope mid-air straight into Shark. But Warvac is going to pick 1 kill while they were trying to rush towards there. The one guy in the corner, Zeno gets the follow-up as well. The Lube is going to hold the line by the bot, taking an enemy down again. Xeno with some Morris still sitting behind the Say bomb head glitch. He's going to spot one. He might be picking up the Arctic now. And he's going to get the pre-fire, leaving this sniper left alive in 1v3. Will need to make it happen. He's trying to pre-fire that line, but it won't be connecting at all. And now all the 3 Bunker Black players remaining are sitting around these bomb towards A. So there's no way Lube is going to push without any damages on him. There's no way they're going to miss that one. As soon as he's going to pick 1 snipe, by the time he can, the bolt action kicks in, he's going to get shot down. I think I can predict that pretty well on that one, and let's see how this is going to work. Maybe he won't even have time to challenge one guy. They're both sitting by the egg glitches. Xeno is on the left. Shark is sitting in the corner of square. Shark is finally pushing in. And that's the end. Xeno taking a third frag. I think this is round 3rd or 4th. Is it the 3rd, bringing the game back to 1-1 between both of these rosters.
Yeah, that A push was so predictable. If I'm Ancient Esports, I would have just continued to push that B bomb site. It was not held. It was held the same way. A, just an obvious. It's an easier rotation over to for the side of Bunker Black, as we saw the momentum was met and it was matched as Bunker Black steals that round. Jose and Shark making trades there. We're going to see Zeno out, and we're going to see Love out. Jeremy's going to be taken out via Magics. So we're going to have a 4v3 situation. And again, the side of Ancient Esports at a disadvantage. Bomb is in the hands of nobody. Is it on the ground? No, it is in the hands of... Who's got the bomb? I don't even see it on the map.
It's planted.
Oh, it's planted. Man, what did I miss? Hey, Jesus Christ, of all the trades, we got 4-3 here as the bomb is planted 25 seconds. Man, I was just completely oblivious to that.
Oh, this retake coming from BK Black was perfectly executed, and that's going to be the second round for them. That was a great play. They all rushed at the same time, so the enemies couldn't do anything. They threw smoke, nades, so they can't really run around that easily. That was a greedy right play coming from them, and that was stepping into the round then before. We will still have Ancient Esports being in the attacking side, and BK Black defending. And BK Black, even if they're looking strong, I'm pretty sure that Ancient Esports could do something about this.
Yeah, you found the momentum going to B bomb site immediately. I would have kept that same energy and pushed B again. They chose to go the A route 2 rounds in a row, and it didn't pay off. After the first round, I would have went immediately back. Nothing has changed for the side of Bunker Black, though. Bomb is going to be planted, so I did notice that immediately. This round, they got a 5-3 man advantage. If you're Ancient Esports, you're going to continue to push this as Bunker Black is doing this 2-1-2 hold, 1 in kitchen, 2 on A, 2 on B. The 2 on B is just not doing a good job of rotating and making the communication. It is very difficult to make the rotation from the A bomb site over to B.
And this game is only going to be Warren back sitting in 1v4, but I think he might die pretty soon because there's one guy sitting by the palm tree. Jeremy is going to snipe him down with his RUS spray. Greatly executed. And that's why we're going to go into the round number 5 with a perfect tie between both of these rosters. 2 rounds over for BK Black, 2 rounds for Ancient. And let's see how will they manage to get maybe this final round. It seems like B is a bit more powerful for them. Whenever they try to rush towards B for Ancient, they got the plant and they took an easy clutch and an easy round, so they might be rotating towards B over again. But Lube will need you to pick a few more frags to open and enter the bomb site.
Yeah, I just saw something a lot different on this B hold for the side of Bunker Black. We had 2 players go B, but they didn't even push up onto the ring side. They play for information, and it might pay off as we see a full 5-man hold on the side of Bunker Black. They're going to have numbers matched, and the energy is going to be matched. We're going to have a 3v3 situation. Jeremy taking out Shark. We got a 3v2. Bomb is going to go down. Prince going to get it down. We're going to have Magic and Zeno, both with 4 frags left, or 4 frags on the board, pushing in together. Prince going to be taking some shots out. Prince is going to be traded. Jeremy is traded. Jeremy trades Zeno. Magic's the last remaining player. And again, the same results. B is going to be pushed in. Bomb is going to be planted immediately. It might pay off for the side of Ancient Esports. If they would not have wasted those second and third rounds, I think they would have a 5-0 lead going into the flipping of sides.
Oh, that was a great try with Magics. I thought you were aware that someone was sitting behind the blue van, so the mistake could have been avoided if you just rushed for that first pick and then picked up a gun. But yeah, there was only 20 seconds remaining, so that will not be happening for their side. They're going to be playing passively. We do have a snipers back to double stairs. They are now into the attacking side. We'll have 2 players from the Ancient Esports roster sitting around B, 2 guys around the jungle, and 1 behind the A-bomb site by the glitch. Obvious stuff, to be fair. He's going to try to get that pre-fire on the line, but Jose is holding the Locust hard scope. Shark is still picking just to get the info. He's going to throw the nades. I don't know if that's going to connect. Oh, that could have been close nade. We just seen that exploding in front of him. Magix gets a great P. Jeremy is going to kill himself, and it seems like the B bomb site is now entirely clear. But who's that guy from behind? Darex is pushing from the barrel. There's one guy still sitting around A. I don't know if he's going to clear that. And now the bomb needs to go down. He might be waiting for this player, which is Prince, to rotate from A straight through the double stairs by mid. And now it's either 5v3 to be played by Bunker Black with 40 seconds left on the clock verdict.
Yeah, I'm spectating Derek. He's dropping a big fat donut right now, but there's still plenty of game left to be played here. He's got a pretty powerful position as he's on the backside of Laundry. Shark going to take out Love. Prince taking out Zeno on the trades. Shark picking up another kill. Shark's got 7 on the board now as he occupies this top Laundry site. Derek's going to be playing in mid. He's going to be pushing Prince, and he gets that breadstick on the board. He's finally moved away from that donut, and he is no longer in that club. So GG's and Derek, he's going to get on the board with 1 kill. He's got plenty of time to get more, though, obviously. But Shark, man, it's hard to get any frags when you got Shark, Magic's both just dominating there. Going to pick up the bomb. They're going to make the rotation over to the A bomb site. Yeah, that was a great hold. It was a great plant for the side of Bunker Black. Definitely making a run for their money as Jose just absolutely obliterates Magic in that shot.
He was holding the line by so cool, and Hanzo was holding the line for a bit longer, a longer amount of time than Magix is just gonna fall down into the snipe. Shark is still sitting by red. He's holding that great head glitch right there, just to pick a few infos. He has an RPG. Maybe no, he's not gonna pick any gun because there's no one there. No one died. They're throwing the utilities towards A, and it seems like there's someone, which is Darox, just proning in front of the barrel area, by the barrel and the bank. We'll have Warvac pushing through the bank now with a pistol. There's one sitting in the corner by mid, just right here, and these guys might be deadly. I'm just going to take a look as you know how he's going to play that one, because if he pushes out of Zig, we'll be fighting a lot of enemies at once. Jeremy is pushing from behind. Warvac is going to miss that bullet. He's getting double sprayed. Jeremy, he is going to take Darox as well, and now this is back to a 2v4 for Bunker Black to be played. And this is not a great spot to be in for them. They need a few more rounds if only they got the first win on this hardpoint yard. It's still no over yet, so don't you ever try giving up. There's one guy pushing the corner. Zeno's going to play for time. And the other one just rotating behind the head glitch. Shark is going to manage to take a kill. And it's still working great even if Shark now is in a 1v3.
Yeah, Sharky played big brain plays there on Jeremy. Jeremy just got absolutely demolished. Prince going to get the drop shot in, and the round is over. Sharky was on a good run there. If anybody could have done it, it definitely would have been that guy. That guy was just a great placement. His movement was on point. His aim was on point. Sharky making this Bunker Black team look great.
Yeah, Shark is the MVP. I think he's the best player from the Bunker Black roster, if I have to be honest with y'all. Shark, and as we talk about him, he's just pushing straight aggressively. He's going to be finding one, almost a second, but you've been too greedy and being punished. As Darox is going to kick in. Darox, there's someone sitting back the jungle as well. Magix is being low, but he's going to finally take one more. What an aggressive push that was from them. And Prince, as the last player standing from Ancient Esports, sitting by the double stairs. Now he's going to be able and try to survive for about 40 seconds, but surviving is not even enough for them and for Ancient. They need this round by Prince clutching this up, taking 4 frags, and at least getting a bomb defused. But it's easy to say, harder to realize. Magic is holding the line. Free fire RPG straight into Magix on a great placement. And they're all sitting around the pillars area now. Basically, they're not pushing at all. There's just one guy that is flanking. And I might think this is Darox because he's the most aggressive player on the side of BK. But Warvac is going to steal his kill. 1 second more required to get him. But 4-4 is now the current score. And this game is even closer than what I thought, Verdict.
Yeah, it's been a lot closer. I still feel like the second and third round for the side of Ancient Esports was a big fat L. They should have pushed B continuously until they were contested. Obviously, opting to go A both rounds. That's probably going to be the deciding factor in this. If they lose, you got to look at those second and third rounds. Outright, just back and forth. A lot of strategy being played for the side of Bunker Black as they're going to be pushing over to the B bomb site. They're going to be met by 4 players on this Ancient Esports roster. Derek's is going to be taken out via Jose. Jose, again, picking up the first frag of this round. Zeno getting the trade on Jeremy. Prince is in a very peculiar position as Jose takes out Warvac, too. Jose pulling out the Locust and making it look easy. The bomb is down. It's going to be picked up by Zeno. And we got a 4v3. This is just going to be a battle of trades. Zeno's going to take out Prince as he's got the bomb in hand. He is right in the perfect position to make a push over to the B bomb site. Obviously, I think they want to play for another pick as he's setting up for the plant, but he's going to opt out and push into the laundry area. So Venus is going to take out Shark. Zeno's going to get the trade on Venus. We got a 2v2 as Jose's going to set up in the top red area. And if they even remotely attempt to push out, and they do, Magix is down. The bomb is still in the hand of Zeno. Lub And Jose got a 2v1 situation. The bomb's going to make the full rotation over to the A-bomb site. And my guy Zeno's got his work cut out for him. He's got 8 kills on the board, but he's got a tough opponent in Jose and Lub to take on. The bomb's going to be planted. 40 seconds now on the clock for this Ancient Esports team to get the defuse in.
Obviously, if he gets 10 kills now, that means he's going to win the round. So he might be playing passively. Jose sitting by the bank. He's just going to wait for his teammate to come for the flank, and that teammate is going to be Loop. But Xeno needs to be playing this super carefully, as there's one guy behind. He's being tagged super low HP. He's running around, going back into the site on the great strategy. He's just waiting their time. He's going to be finding one. Loop is pushing in. He's already behind the bomb at glitch. He's going to be playing around the Kobe area, sliding back and forth. And Xeno is just a 200 IQ player and will get the kill. Xeno is incredible with his movements, running back and forth. He just got tagged by the Loop sniper when he was sitting by bar. Jumped in the pool. Maybe took a bit of swim. Just a chilly time because the water was hot. So he just decided to go in it. And then he moved back into the A-bomb site. Rotated around Kobe, around the head glitch, and he worked that super well. That was a super smart choice from him. And now we might be seeing the last round. Only one more required for BK Black to take this win against Ancient Esports. The Shark is going to die straight to that Sentex pre-fire. Magix is in a great spot, but he shouldn't be pushing because otherwise it's going to be hard up with another kill. And so far on the side of Ancient, they managed to get 2 kills on the Beck and Black roster, but only with grenades, Verdict.
Yeah, those nades, man. OP placements. And Zeno, my guy Zeno, that was a hell of a 1v2. He used his movement to his full advantage. That he played it for the side of pull bar, for pull bar, and he made the push back in. I for sure thought he wasn't going to make it. He was one shot. All Jose needed to do was just land one shot, or Love rather, and just unable to get that shot down. He recouped, he played the head glitch, and he just played that round very well. We got a 2-man advantage for the side of for the side of Ancient Esports, so as we might go into a round 11 here. Would be real interested to see how this plays out. Still plenty of time for the side of Warvac getting traded, but not before he takes out Prince. Nice shot on Prince as he was going into the money room area. Jose and Ancient Esports 4v2, very manageable. All they got to do is take out Darox. Darox is down. Magix might be a little more difficult. He's going to be on this pool bar area. He takes out one on Jose. He's going to be rotating into this pool steps area and is met by Venus. We're going to a round 11. And this game, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat.
Dude, round 11. This is so close, but now the thing is, the BK Black Stars are back on the strongest side. So let's see how they're going to manage to hold these lines every time. Are they going to be pushed by everywhere? He's jumping in. Darox played super aggressively towards B. He's making the car explode. Oh my god, he's in such a tough spot now. He's going to be pushing into loops. Will find a kill. There's one guy top red as well. Will be finding the follow-up. And Darox is giving so much work. But that's Prince and Venus reducing that. Xeno is going to get a few more, reducing that to a 3v2, being pushed from behind by Jeremy. Back to a 2v2. The bomb is going down. But both snipers, Venus and Warvac, are going to be the last players standing for the side of BK Black now. And they really need to play for these peaks with the snipe. And I think switching to another gun might be the greatest idea.
Yeah, 2v2 situation. Oh, Venus just absolutely obliterated. Magix making it look super easy. Jeremy's going to take some shots on him. He sees him. He gets the frag. We got a 1v1. Warvac not having the best game of this series so far. Warvac pulling out the Locust. Does not know Jeremy's to his right. Takes his shot. He's weak. 50 HP. 12 seconds left. He's going to go for the defuse. Faking it. Playing time. Jeremy just absolutely 200 IQ. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Ancient Esports is going to take this to a game 3. That is going to be it, guys. Jeremy takes Warvac out. And we've got a game 3 domination on firing range coming your way, guys.
How did that even happen? How did that even happen between both of these rosters, dude? They were in a 2v1, and I don't know what Magix did, but Magix just got stuck behind the blue van and couldn't even go further. So that was really a fail coming from Magix. I'm not putting anything away from Ancient, but Magix just choked that round in the end. That was unfortunate. Maybe he got laggy and stuck into this blue van. But now, that means that we're jumping into the final game, Domination on firing range. And looking at how strong these two teams were, and maybe the fact that Ancient might have woken up now, I, I might think it's going to be a close one.
I don't know. I'm looking at the scorecard. Bunker Black. Obviously, this is their choice, so frags don't matter. Zeno, Shark, and Magic's both, super positive. I'm looking at the side of Ancient Esports. Nobody able to go positive except for two players, Jeremy and Jose. You obviously can't scale a game off of how the KD goes, but in a game like Domination, that might come into effect. As I'm obviously gonna, I'm gonna be pulling for this Bunker Black team. They're looking super stout. They choked that last round, as you said, Magic's. I don't know what was happening there. He was firing onto the secret side of B bomb site, and I saw Jeremy posting up on the side of the outer ring, and it just did not pan out for him. Took some shots, played time very well. Regardless of getting the kill or not, the game was over. 3 seconds left to go. He does able to get the kill, but rip to those guys over at Bunker Black. They lost the search and destroy. We're gonna see, a game 3 in this Domination fire range. So, that loss was definitely, much needed though, because I need a game 3 in my life for each series. So guys, I know you heard it earlier. We're going to need a game 3 for the remainder of the series, which is we got one more matchup. So I have to take a look at the schedule, but if you're out there, guys, and you're up, go ahead and make this a game 3. I don't care what's going on. Obviously don't sell, but make it interesting, make it competitive, make these series super fun to cast. I like the back and forth. That was a on the edge of your seat kind of game, and I enjoyed it, dude. I'm looking forward to this Domination on firing range. But as you said, I think we're going to see some choppers being sprayed and prayed. If anybody can get in the top of the tower of this matchup, that's going to be toxic.
Spamming the chopper from top of the tower, dude. I'm doing rhythm, I'm doing rhymes, but it still explains. I'm just doing a full rewind of the first game we just seen, and that was a pretty even game, if I have to be honest. Like 3-2, then 3-2 again, back to 5-5, and the final round, Darox picked the 2 first tracks. So from that, I don't know how they managed to push behind Darox. I think they all put through Zig and then went in mid and then through pillars by the yellow Lambo and managed to get into circle, because that's basically the only option for them. Darox was sitting in red, so they must have come from ramp or either the position that they mentioned. He got 2 kills down in a 5v3, but they got immediately traded in a -2 for BK Black. So that was back to a 3v3. Then Xeno gets another frag, making it a 3v2. He's going to get traded, making it a 2v2. Magic is going to get a snipe. And then that was a 2v1. And in 2v1, you don't want to pick one by one. You just want to go fully into the rush and into the defuse. One holding, or maybe if you want to pick a gun, there was a lot of gun around the circle area, but the enemy player was just too smart for them. He played that well, and he just gave it back to Xeno for what he did during the round just before. I might say that was an interesting way to play this Search and Destroy on red. These retakes were maybe a bit approximative, but there's still a lot to improve on this point. According to me, if I was in that team, or if I was in a team that just performed like that, I would say maybe we should be focusing more on the team power and the fact that the more we are, the more powerful we are as well.
Absolutely, they didn't play that 2v1 very well. However, Jeremy did. Jeremy played that 1v2 like an OG, my guy. He put on a show for us. If I would have called it, Jeremy clutching that up, I'd have been lying, dude. I couldn't have called that before it happened. I obviously thought Bunker Black was going to clutch that up. They had numbers to begin with. They had numbers in the end, and at the end, it didn't matter. Jeremy finding a way to get that win, and it just, they know they needed to get that win in order to take this to a game 3. They're going to have to make it the most of this, as they got the work cut out for them. Respawns, as we saw the hardpoint, they just, after that first point, they lost complete control. They went up 24 points on Bunker Black. Bunker Black contesting in that first point, able to get 24 points as well. But after that, it was all Bunker Black. 250 to 70, my guys. It's just that it's lopsided at its best. So maybe a OG map like Firing Range might do this Ancient Esports some justice. maybe they still haven't accommodated to Hackney Yard, haven't discovered where their power points are or what points they need to hold, what roles they need to assign in a map like that. It's very unique. So a domination on firing range might be something that will even the playing field for both teams. I'm hoping so. Not ready yet. We're going to be started up here shortly. What is your prognosis? Obviously, the French team is who you're going to be rooting for. But what do you think? In terms of this matchup in general.
I might still go for the French team just for national reasons, and otherwise I get kicked from France and I have to go back to an island, or maybe I'll be swimming in the ocean right now. So I'm not gonna trash talk French people, but I am a bit scared about how they're performing tonight, just about these team plays that we were mentioning. So in Domination is going to be even more important because if you don't play as a team, you can't capture flags, obviously. And instead of being greedy or trying to push straight for B, which they might start or try, one of these teams I think are going to push straight for a B rush. Even if it's a super strategic thing to go for, they really need to get their smokes ready and everything. So they might be going for this, but if they don't, always wait for at least -3 or -4 to jump on the flag. Otherwise, if you try to jump in, you need people to slay around you just to take down every single player's rushing straight into the flag.
Yeah, you got to have respect for that Dom site. If either of these teams push for it, I'm assuming that they're going to get completely wiped. And it's just, even if they do get the flag, there's going to be a quick recap. So if I'm the side of Bunker Black, I just want to play for point. You obviously have the slaying power to take out, Ancient Esports. I would set up in trailer. I would set up in top 10 or top 1, depending on what side you're on. Trailer control is definitely going to be where this game's won. So if we see trailer control early from the side of Bunker Black, it might be an easy dub for them. If Ancient Esports, because Abby, you did this earlier, I'm going to go ahead and flip on you. I'm going to call Ancient Esports to get the win here. It's a win-win situation for both of us. If you win, obviously, Team France over here gets a dub, and I can't have you going back to your home country, going against your home team. So I'm going to go ahead and swap sides. I'm going to say Ancient Esports. If I'm Ancient Esports, I'm not going for a quick BCAP, regardless of what side you're on. So if you're playing for the side of Ancient Esports, set up for trailer, be a rat and get inside of that tower. Get in there, spray the hell out of that chopper, and get this dub. That's the only way you're going to win is getting trailer control. If it's just going to be a plus if you're able to get tower control too. So get in there, hold map control, hold points, hold advantages, and we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and jump right into this, guys.
Is everything ready? Yes, everything is ready. We're jumping into this final game. Domination on firing range. May the best team wins, but obviously you need to fight until you're dead. So I'm saying some obvious stuff tonight. Welcome to Mobile Mayhem Season 4 obvious stream, and we're jumping straight into this game number 3.
Yeah, we're gonna see C site held by the side of Ancient Esports. If you call it, if they go for the quick B cap, they're gonna be in a world of trouble, and it doesn't look like they are. They're going to be opting to go for trailer, which is a smart move. They're just going to have to maintain. C is going to be capped. 3 are going into 10, 2 top 10. B almost capped. I don't know what Prince was doing there, but Darux just pushed right past him and just picked up the frag on Prince. Prince just in no man's land, not playing the same game. We're going to see a B push for the side of Bunker Black. They are going to be able to get B capped rather easily. Jose picking up 3 big frags there. For the side of Ancient Esports. So we're going to see a complete wipe. Why is Jose not on the side of B, as it is being held now by 2 players in top 10 for the side of Bunker Black? Okay, I understand that push, but a triple cap coming off rather early. Bunker Black looking to establish dominance in this matchup.
They're trying, but there's still Jose, which is the bigger threat so far coming from Ancient. I don't know what these teammates are doing, but there's someone sending back the trailer. It's going to be Magix taking another down. He's straight pushing for the barrels, and now he's going to rotate towards the C-Fly. Will be taking this capture kill. This pushing from the bottom tail. Almost gets the double drop shot, but no connecting any of these bullets from the magazine. Shark is going to take one. Shark is going to fall down. No more Shark alive. Warvike is holding the bottommost position. There's one sitting on A though. He might be connecting a few more bullets, but he's going to be denied. And they're still holding this B cap, even if it's being captured now. It's halfway through for Ancient, and they really need to reduce that to get the win. And Ancient, we might need a few of you to start doing a bit, to start being a bit stronger and more efficient on these kills and duels, because if you don't win duels, it might be basically over for y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna need some help for the side of Ancient Esports. Jose, 8 frags on the board. Nobody even near that kind of contribution. We're gonna see him be taken out in bottom 10 here, but my guys, Prince, Jeremy, Venus, Clayster, we're gonna need you guys to rally up. Both of you, all of you guys, all 4 of you guys are close to being double negative. Clayster's triple negative, Venus double negative. Jeremy 1 and 9, my guy. Come on, triple cap's gonna go in effect. A is gonna be quickly recapped for the side of Ancient Esports, but if I'm Jose, man, I'm breaking my back. He picks up a double kill before being taken out via his own war machine. Obviously, that wasn't intentional, but does pick up 2 frags. He's in double digits now. Shark on the other side of the board, pulling out his Annihilator. He's got 12. He's going to be taken out before he even picks up a frag with that Annihilator. And Ancient Esports just backed into a corner, obviously just out of their element. I'm not sure what's going on for the rest of their team. Prince picking it up for his team, but I don't think their efforts are going to be enough. They're going to need to come together as a collective unit. Shark is just annihilating people with this Man of War here.
Man of War has to be the greatest meta in the game right now. I swear, this game is incredible. He's going to take one more. Almost gets the 4 from Shark, but that was a close one as he's going to die through trailer. B hasn't been recapped by Ancient for the entire round so far. BK Black just holding that perfectly. They're going to jump into C. They're jumping into A as well. Shark is going to die thanks to these gravity spikes. But Warvac gets in his back. Darrox with the double sparrow is going to die as well. But that finally a double cap happening. Only for a few seconds though, because BK Black already recaptured the A flag. And now they will be holding it until the end of that round. And that will be a start with a 40, let's say 47 points lead coming from the side of BK Black.
Yeah, Bunker Black coming out very, very strong, showing that they are nobody to mess with. And if I'm Ancient Esports, man, I don't know if there's a way to come back from this. We've seen teams obviously come back from deficits of this magnitude, but I mean, you don't have anybody other than Jose putting on for you. Prince is starting to slowly come out, but guys, if you're Ancient Esports, you got to come together. You got to win your gunfights. You got to hold point. They're going to get A. They're going to set up for trailer, but Shark, again, just absolutely destroying these guys. Man of War, the obvious meta choice as the DRH and ASM 10 are banned. And Ancient Esports, if you're in this position, you got to save face. You got to find a way to come back. They're going to be capped on A. C is in danger of being capped. They're going to get it with the help of Shark's Annihilator. They're going to get it back quickly. So we have a double cap, a potential triple cap for the side of Bunker Black. And man, why did you pin me in this position to pick Ancient Esports for this? This was the setup. Bunker Black just absolutely destroying these guys, making it look like they're not even competing here. Ancient Esports getting just absolutely obliterated. Shark got a cluster, or not cluster, but a sentry gun and a Goliath in hand. My guys, he's got 26 kills. I'm just going to shut up now as I was forced to make this pick. That's okay though. Ancient Esports trying to make something happen. It's just not working.
Yeah, we only see BK Black being super strong when it comes to these respawn games. Shark is dominant. He just got his 30th kills. Oh my god, Shark is unstoppable as always. He has a Goliath as well, and he is going for a triple cap for his teammate. Will take Jose trying to be a threat through jungle, using his Predator missile. No one's gonna die to that. That was a choke, but that a sad time. Big sad. A big sad for Ancient Esports now. They're being really dominated by the side of BK Black. There's no way they're going to come back from that. Due to being triple capped for a long time, they have been double capping for the first round, almost the entire first round. Now they are triple capping, and they can't even go out of the spawn. So yeah, Ancient, we do know the spawns look super sexy on that game. But if you can show us a bit more of that map, that would be greatly appreciated. And all jokes aside, it's really hard to watch the Ancient Esports being literally annihilated and decimated like that by the Banker Black roster because they're really playing super great.
Yeah, they are, dude. This is just an overwhelming matchup for them. They did not come in today's third game ready to play. I'm looking back on it now. Maybe they are a search and destroy team. We saw them dominate a little bit at the beginning of that matchup, but Bunker Black obviously took them to a round 11. So you can't even say you're a search and destroy team, as they were obliterated in the first matchup. The second matchup went to a round 11. So the fact that they even took it to a round 11, you know, they're going to have to come together as a collective unit and figure out what's going on, because they are just getting embarrassed, man. This is tough to watch.
Shark, come on, 40 kills. Shark, 40 kills. Can you guys even understand how great of a performance that is from Shark? Shark gets 40 kills in the game number 3. This is the game when you need to be stressed sometimes. If you say, okay, if we lose, it's over for us. But he gave his best and just got a 40 bomb. What a great play that was. An F in the chat are being spammed. Photos have attention. That was a great try from them, but unfortunately, the enemy that would Banker Black were stronger for this series at least. So we might be looking further into some more matches from Ancient Esports, seeing if they can maybe fight back a bit harder than what they did today. I don't say that they don't have any potential. They do have a super great potential because they went through the entire mobile Mayhem qualifiers and they won the qualifiers. But indeed, teams that were already invited are maybe playing on another level. So it's going to take some time for Ancient Esports to get used to that level and to reach the same these heights, let's say, in a professional competitive scene. But I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be able to do it. Keep tryharding, keep grinding, and hard work always pays off. So don't you ever forget this.
Yeah, Bunker Black took that with ease. Triple negative for Jeremy, who clutched up in the search and destroy last game. Triple negative almost for the side of Clayster. Venus going double negative. Jose was the only one who was even close to remotely not going negative, but he still managed to go negative. So yeah, outslayed, outplayed, outgamed. They take the series 2-1. Bunker Black making it look easy, taking that third game. And I wanted to go Bunker Black so much, but as you were talking about earlier, can never be on both sides. So on the same side. So I'm going to go ahead and take the L for that matchup. Took the L for the last one as well. Iconic losing. If I was a gambling man, I'd be out some money right now. Glad I'm not, as we saw Bunker Black destroy my hopes of even taking one series this game. I've still got a little bit of hope, though, as Alpine and Affiliation AE going to be playing up here next. I will wait to make my my predictions in that game.
All right, so we're just going in a short break, jumping in before we kick the next game in between Upper Festing and Affiliation. So we'll be back in a few minutes, my dudes.
myself from you, yeah.
Everything that brought me alive. But we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. It took my innocence without an alibi. Smoking gun, you got me on the run. We know that will come. We're out up till dawn, but how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Oh, we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. It took my innocence without an alibi.
go, guys. We're jumping straight into this final series for tonight. That's going to be FloSkiLL versus Affiliation. And please, Verdict, tell us real quick about these map rotations and everything.
We're going to see a hardpoint on standoff, a search and destroy on firing range, a domination on summit, some of the map bans, hardpoint summit banned by Alpine, and Affiliation opting to ban the hardpoint scrapyard. Alpine opting to ban the DRH, AE banning the chopper, so no chopper plays here. We're going to go ahead and get straight into the gameplay. Sav and team AE holding some points already, dominating this first point. 10 seconds in, 9 points on the board. Great plays by them. They are looking to make this a quick series. I was able to watch some of this gameplay from Jim and team last night against a very strong AT or rather, and it was just interesting. I'm glad they're bringing on this to the Trovo platform. Super excited to see some of the future matchups. Obviously, AE a heavyweight in the EU comp scene as they hold a majority of this first point. They got spawns for new. It's just not looking too good for this Alpine roster. They're going to have to somehow manage to get the spawn flip and hold it. They've got a 3-man push in the gas, and it's looking pretty good, though. That's a very strong push for them. They're going to be spawning out still as we see Jim spawning on the side of boxes. So a very toss-up spawn flip. No, it's not going to happen. AE going to hold 42 points after P1. P2 is going to be overshot. They're going to be holding a majority of the beginning of this matchup, too.
Hakan is going to spamming using this ACOG Arctic, but he's connecting a few great bullets on the enemies. We've seen that going perfectly well. Guzbus been sitting and pruning goals. He starts coping with that. He's already on a great streak. Well, I think goal might be in the 5-0, so he's going to get super and Melby shoots him down. And yes, goal was in the 5-0 indeed. Now he's in the 5-1, and the lowest spawn as the Alpine Festering roster is catching up and getting this win. Thank you everyone that is joining. Welcome to y'all guys. Hey, thank you baby for the red dude. Love it. You'll love to see it. Welcome to the newcomers and welcome to this mobile Mayhem E-League. You have to get yourself ready for the content that we do have there. And I hope you guys will have a great time with Verdict tonight. That are going to be bringing some more action to you as we're watching this game between Alpine Festering and Affiliation, where Alpine Festering are currently leading by 1 point, Verdict.
Yeah, Alpine Festering is going to have the lead going into P3, but spawns are going to play a huge factor in that lead. We're going to see AE hold spawns for this top blue area, and it's looking pretty good as they're going to be able to reclaim it. They're going to hold the area. Jim is spawning on the backside of blue, so it's a good look for the AE team. We're going to see I'm looking at the scorecard. It's just looking like a absolute slaughter fest for the side of Alpine. Ghoul 11-1 now. He is putting on a show for us. Saturn 6-3. Nobody for the side of Alpine even remotely positive. ZZ is neutral, going 4-4. So a out frag show for the side of AE as they are pushing for the rotations. They're going to get spawns for new, and this is looking pretty lopsided now as we saw Alpine go up after P2. Not going to be able to capitalize on that lead as P3 is going to be open for shop. We're going to see Jim and team setting up perfectly, making the transition, and it is, again, looking very good for the side of AE. I'm looking at Alpine making the rotation over to this back warehouse area, and they might be able to secure something here if they're able to push into this bottom warehouse or bottom market. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to, though. So AE able to hold spawns and P4 here. Looking pretty lopsided, like you said. I see a 60-point lead, and AE just does not need to let off the gas.
These rotations from Affiliation are really spot on. We do see Toby finally using the Sparrow, getting a few frags with that. He's going to go for the retake, but Mott takes it down straight away. The retakes are going great, but even if Affiliation is a bit stronger than the Alpine Festering roster there now, he's going to use the Tempest. They're going to waste his time just so he wastes it as well. And Sav will take him with a great slide. Gets traded away, but Haken will take one, will take two. Toby by the boxes is going to fail the spray. And what is that? What am I watching and what am I looking at? ZZ is going to take the final kill. And they are all rotating towards next now by this P1. Sorry, it's resetting now. Are they moving into the garden area? and that's going to be a hard try for a retake. Just so you know, Saturn's, the Spanish player, is going to pop off Metal Beer as well. And Metal Beer, a lot of people are saying this is the Alpine Fest and Grizz, but he needs to prove us tonight as he's having only 6 kills, so I think he's having a bit of issue to warm himself up and to get himself into that game. But the game will still last for a bit of time now, so we might be just waiting for him to finally wake up, rise, and shine, Metal Beer. That's all we're waiting from you right now. Cursed or cursed?
Yeah, they took control. AE took control of P2 or P3 rather, and they have not let off the gas. P4 completely held by them. P1 is looking like a all AE show. They're going to contest. They're going to be taken out though. Jim rocking that shoddy, making it look easy. ADD is going to get the refrag though. They're going to get the last remaining 10 seconds of it. But I don't think 10 seconds is going to make or break AE, as they are going to be setting up for new. We're going to see Saturn's just absolutely dominating and obliterating these guys. Nobody opted to ban the ASM-10, and Alpine is paying the price now as we look at the scorecard. Saturn 16-7, Ghoul 18-5, making it look tremendously easy here. They're going to have almost a 100-point lead going into the P2 rotation, and if I'm Alpine, I'm going to have to, double down and make that push regardless of this time frame, as they are in fear of being just eliminated here in this first game. Hardpoint is looking pretty lopsided, 185 to 85 now. 30 seconds left to go on P2. The rotations are going to be made here shortly for the side of AE, and it looks like Sav is already there. Sav is going to be taking one out. He's got the MP5 in hand. He's going to get the grab spikes. One player now in the 0.4 AE. No point really needed in order to hold this. So yeah, they're going to have a 140 plus lead going into P3, and AE looking like a heavyweight champion right now. Just looking too good on the transition. Cluster strikes are going to come down. That's pretty much going to secure their victory.
They're being disengaged on the side of Apple Festing. Seems like they can't even do anything while they have a Jim playing with the HS. Super great, at least as good at the KRM. I'm actually surprised. Seems like the HS is now the new shotgun everyone goes for, as the KRM is a bit overrated from now on because of the shotgunners that we had. But what I love to see back in this game is this SMG meta. We've been missing that for a few seasons now, so please COD Mobile, hear our call and get the SMG meta back. What the worst timing ever for Saturns to use a Predator missile while they're sitting in the site. That's going to be 14 points away from taking the win for Affiliation. But the enemies are just going to be holding this site. Metal Beer sitting by these stairs. They're going to be holding that with a heart scope. Will be over. Jim is too quick for Metal Beer. Sip is just prone, shotting, and Ghoul kicks in. And if Ghouls gets uncontested, that's going to be an easy win. They could win off this. He's being spread in the chat, in the south, sorry. He's pushing in, and here we go. Finally get denied, but they didn't go for these rotations, and I might say it's going to be over, and if he didn't taking this to 1-0 against Apple Festing verdict.
Yeah, they only need 4 points here, and I desperately need an SMG meta for COD Mobile, and I'm not talking about double Phoenix. That's just toxic. That's not meta, man. That's just, no skill required. I don't want to see a Kimbo Phoenix being a meta again. I want to see an SMG meta, but I need it to be a little more focused, like towards the Rust or the AP5, man. Give us what we want. Been multiple seasons now since we had that, and AE taking the first game of the series. They're going to be up 1-0 on this Alpine roster. That's just completely a fish out of water kind of scene for them. 250 to 106. Jim balling out, 28 kills on the board with that HS. 28 and 18. 20 and 9 for Saturns and 21-16 for Sap. Ghoul also 23 and 8. Nobody even remotely positive, with the exception of ISIP. He went 22 and 21. He also had 40 seconds on the hardpoint. So gonna have to come together. Gonna have to find a solution to win this search or destroy. But we have been talking on all day about the struggle between transitioning from respawn if you're a search or destroy team. We're gonna have to see Alpine put on a show for us in the search to destroy. Otherwise, they're going to be eliminated 2-0 in this series. Gonna have to come back. I need to take a look at the maps though. What search or destroy do we have on deck? Was that
range.
a firing range? Yeah, this might be an interesting matchup here.
It might be, yeah, but when I'm looking at how performant the Affiliation roster is, and if you guys are just joining the stream, thank you, but you missed an interview from an Affiliation player, which is Toby, also known as iBot. We've been interviewing him, and he said that the current roster they do have, they feel super confident with that, and they are going for these next champs and this next major event to get this #1 spot. So we had to know, we were already prepared for this decimation and this decimation coming from their side against Alpine Festung. They try-harded a lot coming from Alpine, but when you're fighting against against Affiliation, sorry, you really need to put yourself and increase your level by 200% and play at your best ever, trying to defeat them. That didn't happen. That was unfortunate. But you know what? The next game is going to be a search and destroy and firing range. We're just waiting for everyone to be set up in the lobby, and then we'll be jumping straight into some more action. I love the first game. I love the rotations that was on point coming from Affiliation, and I think a bit too late every time from Alpha Festung. It seems like they were spending too much time not rotating, but sitting on the last hill, what it was about to spawn on the other side. I think they wasted a lot of time just by that, because sitting in this hill with 2 players in it, well, you only need 1 to hold it. No need to get more than 1. If you have 1 player there and it's uncontested, you'll basically get this control. They should have rushed for the rest, but maybe not trying to put anything away from Affiliation. Their hold from these possible rotation that might happen from Alpha Festung will be too strong, should I say, and they didn't manage to get that win. So let's see if they can do that. We've seen that throughout this entire night and this entire stream, that teams that are getting destroyed round #1 are coming back in this search and destroy because of the difference of game style. So I'm looking forward into this game #2 verdict.
Absolutely. A search and destroy on firing range is much needed in my life. Good to see this matchup from both teams. Alpine gonna have to dig deep, and I mean they've got a lot of work cut out from in front of them. They've got an underdog matchup, is what I'm seeing. If they're gonna take this to a game 3, they're gonna have to play defensive on this this first flip. As we see, they're gonna be in the defensive side, so gonna have to play it well. Gonna have to use time to their advantage. If I'm AE, I'm just gonna continue that same energy. Push aggressively, play strong. Don't let off the gas. They didn't let it off in the hardpoint matchup, so it might be a 2-0. I can't call it early. I want to see a game 3, as I've been chanting all afternoon. Give me a game 3, because we were not able to get a 4th matchup today. So I need to make that game up, or that series up, by seeing a game 3 from every matchup. So if I'm Alpine, I need a win from you guys. If you're rooting for them, go ahead and put that energy in them. They're going to have to come out big if they want to see a game 3.
Game 3 will be the greatest coincidence ever. That might be happening though. Let's see. Can you guys tell us, staff, can you just tell us if we are able to start a game soon? I just want to jump straight into some more action between both of these rosters. I swear. I really want. This game is ready. So let's get it started. Reduce everything. Close everything. And search and destroy firing range is on its way, as we're moving into game #2 of that series between Alpine Festung and Affiliation. Still a 1-0 lead coming from Affiliation now. So we're just waiting for 1 player to ready up, and then here we go. We're moving into this game. And guys, I saw you in the chat. Show some support, show some love to your team, and may the best team win. It's always like that. Be fair play, be respectful. Pay some respect to the others, and they'll respect you back. Don't you ever forget this basic rule of life and basic rule of sportsmanship. But you know what? No more talking. Without further ado, we're jumping into this game #2.
Do it. Interested to see how AE plays this. They're going to get the bomb. It might be a conservative hold, as I see 2 players on the jungle side of the B bomb site. 2 players in wood, and the bomb is rotated over to a long. Jim playing super aggressive. He's got the locust at hand, and this guy can just absolutely snipe, man. I watched him last night in the Tribe Roundup, and it was just he was not missing shots. He was missing a few towards the end. It was getting late, I understand, for him. He's going to make this push on the A. He's going to communicate to his team that he's going to need some support here. But uncontested push for him. He's going to get the trophy system down, and the plant might go into play. Yes, he's going to be planning for the trailer side and also for showers. He's going to hold this head glitch, push out. and a very, very aggressive push for him. Gould's going to be taken out by ZZ's nade, so we got a one-man advantage for the side of Alpine. Alpine looking to fight back after they just got pretty destroyed in that first game, but plenty of game left to play for them as Jim is taken out. Saturn, with smokes down, he's got a position to potentially play this head glitch. Saturn's going to get some help here. He's going to need a little bit more from iBot. iBot taking out ADD iSip, and the round is over.
Dude, these I was taking a look at Saturn's. I think, yeah, Saturn's picked 2 frags, 1 by the head glitch, and as soon as the guy picked from the A long, Toby just slides in, takes him down. The team play was perfect, and then he just pre-fired the guy coming out from trailer as you heard him reloading in the exchanged a few bullets. And that's going to be Sip being a bit too greedy behind these A stairs. I'm choking because this kill was great. And they're pushing straight into American, but Hakan is going to be holding the line of the Arctic. He shouldn't be that greedy though. Jim is going to fall down. Hakan is powerful. He's going to get 1 kill. Mar and Ghoul makes it a trade, bringing that back to a 3v3. They're all going to be playing passively. But who's that player from behind though? There's one guy that is backstabbing. I'm pretty sure that is Ghoul. He's already sitting by the mid area. And he's holding the mid line. Hakan, it will find him. Hard scoping this line on a great thing. He's going to be using... Oh, Hakan, I love you. He's using the regular Arctic scope. He's not using any ACOG stuff, which I really love about. It's back to real sniping things. And now it's back to a 2v2. Verdict, take it away. This game is so stressful for me. I'm going to have a seizure.
Yeah, it's great to see that regular scope from Hakan on the Arctic 50. He's going to get flashed there and pushed by Toby. Toby abusing that flash power. Toby going to take out Hakan, and ZZ is going to be the last running player. He's going to be weak. He's going to be taken out. ZZ unable to clutch it up. The round is going to go again in favor of AE. They have a 2-0 early lead on the attacking side, and Alpine not playing up to their abilities on this defensive side. They're going to have to strike back here, figure out something different as their approach is not working. We're going to see a 4-man push on B, and Melk and it looks like Mar are going to be in desperate trouble. Mar's going to be taken out. Hakan picking up 2 kills on the rotation. Melk right there getting traded. Ghoul going to pick it up. Hakan going to be able to pick up the frag. And this is just the Hakan show. 3-1 now. Jim is in desperate measures. He is super weak. No, he's not. He's on the backside. I'm sorry. I was looking at another player. I'm not sure what was happening.
Was that
spectator glitch?
Did you notice that in game, or was that just a statement about Jim in real life? What was that, dude?
I mean, his kill. He finally gets on board for the kill, though. Maybe I was looking at his KD at the moment. He was 0-2 there. He gets forward. He's 1-2. He's got Hakan, who is probably anchoring this team at the moment with the Arctic. He's going to be taken out. Jim making good use of his abilities. He's got bomb in hand. He's going to be rotating over to this armory side. We're going to have 2 players left for the side of Alpine, and they are going to be on the backside of Wood. So the rotations are being made. Bomb is going to be planted. And wow, Jim able to take out Hakan, which probably going to be the game changer here for him. That was probably going to be the only competition he had with the respects of the scoreboard. So smoke's going to go down. Not sure that Jim sees anybody there as the smoke's down. He's going to take a shot. He's not going to land anything. But we're going to see him post up in armory and just absolutely destroy Sip. He's going to be pushed by another. Making sure I'm wrong again. Gets 3 big frags and clutches the round. Wow.
So you said that he was weak.
I said he was weak and I was wrong.
Oh my
Jim
god, that
flex.
is a 1v3, dude. 1v3 coming from Jim on an insane play coming from him, making it a 3rd round against 0 now for Affiliation. What a great play that was from Jim, and he's even been greedy now because he's been aggressive and planting a bomb straight away on B, but he's going to fall down into ZZ spray. Oh, he got the bomb planted though.
He got the bomb planted, but the bomb is not being protected by anybody at the moment. Are they inside of the... Are they inside of the tower there?
They're on the tower. This is the pro strat that we're all talking about, the cool esports strat. We're all sitting there, pushing for that, preferring the site with these nades. And Melby almost find himself killed by one of these nades. They're just holding the positions. Ghoul is going to be scoping that line. Takes the collateral! Takes the third! There's no way! This strategy is the best ever! Oh my god, this strategy from the tower, dude, it works so well. Cold Esports with a 900 IQ play. That was incredible!
My god, what did I just watch? I am sick to my stomach now. That play just worked out too well. AE knows what they're doing. They're up 4-0 on this series. They took the hard point with ease. Can they 6-0 Alpine here? Alpine needs to bounce back and figure out what they're going to be, what strategy they're going to use now. They got a 2-man advantage, so obviously they're listening to me. Ghoul on the outside of this trailer, he's in danger. Ghoul going to be destroyed by ZZ, and a 1v5 is not in the sights for AE. We're going to see a flip of sides. The damage has already been done, though. We're going to see AE up 4-1 as Alpine somehow managing to find their groove in that last round and take it. Can it lead to some momentum? They are in fear of being 2-0'd. We're going to need to see a little bit more from Alpine.
Ooh, Hacken with another great bullet. Hacken with a follow-up straight on Jim, and Hacken, dude, he's carrying his teammates. Sal will reduce that to a 3v4 now. They're in a bad spot. But where are they heading towards and committing into? I think they might be rotating straight into the A-bomb site. He's going to be prefiring this out. Almost connects that RPG there. Reduce that play. There's one guy broke shotting and pruning at the bottom of tower. He's going to pick Toby. Mar will get that kill from trailer. And the 6-0 dream is over for Affiliation now, as Sav and Saturns are going to be in a 2v4. Will they be able to clutch as good as Jim? And no, they won't. They're going to die straight away to ZZ and Mars Bullet. And we're moving into round 7 now. 2 rounds for Alpine Festung, 4 for Affiliation. And now that the Affiliation roster is supposed to be in the strongest side, let's see how they're going to make it happen. Or will the Alpine Festung roster come back and bring us into, again, number 3? That's all I really want to know, I have to be honest.
Yeah, Alpine starting to get their energy, their mojo going. They take 2 straight rounds from AE, who up until now have looked pretty dominant in this series. We're going to see a conservative, no, it's an aggressive push, conservative on this in the matter of Toby. Toby with bomb in hand. Sippin with bomb in hand is conservatively playing on this wood site. We're going to have a full push. I'm looking at the side of AE. They are all over the bomb site. I'm not sure what I was looking at earlier. Jim's going to be taken out. We're going to see the bomb make its rotation over to trailer. We got a 2-man push from the jungle area. Melk and Mar meeting that energy, taking out both of them. And we got a 2v4, 2v3 now as Toby takes out Melk. Toby holding this top 10 area. He's got Sav right there on the bottom side of it. And the bomb is going to go down. They got a 2v3, which is, a 2v2. As Toby takes out Mar. Bomb is down. Sav's going to be taken out. Toby push it up on this A-long site. Hacking going to go down. He's going to pick up Hacking's load. Oh, man, does he see Sip there? I'm not sure. We got a 1v1 now. Toby and Sip.
Yeah,
Sip playing very, very conservative.
Oh, he's playing for time until the last second and just ends up to get the kill. Great play from Sip. That was a close one. Toby managed in these 2v4 to get 3 kills down. His teammate Sav just died straight away. And now that is 3 rounds for Alpine Festung. They're coming back. They say 3 rounds in a row for them, to be fair. So Alpine Festung might be on a great winning streak. They do feel confident. We can feel that in their playstyle. But they need to be even more aggressive and efficient on these one, as Akan is going to be dropped and sacked 2 pull HP by in there, moving 90 HP away from him. It's still a 5v5, 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. Only 20 seconds into that round. And Jim is going to be holding the line by mid, standing up and gets the kill straight away into Akan on a great bullet.
Yeah, Jim held very good point. He almost got destroyed, but he saw something to Hacken that Hacken was not able to react fast enough. Jim taking out Hacken early. We saw him take him out in the second round as well. Jim finally finding his groove. He's going to be setting up an armory. We're going to have a 4v5 Alpine down by 1 round. They need to find the energy to come back and keep that energy going because they've taken 3 unanswered rounds. We're going to see Jim take some shots on this wood panel here on the backside of trailer, not landing anything. There's nobody there, so I'm not sure who he was shooting at there. Jim going to be pushing up, nobody to contest, gets inside of trailer. The bomb is going to make its way over to B. Saturn's going to take out Melt. Ghoul's going to take out ZZ, and a 2v5 is what Alpine's going to be taking on. Mars going to take out Sav. It's a 1v4, and Toby landing the shot. The round is over. AE just needs 1 more round to clutch this series.
They're finally breaking the winning streak that Apple were on, so Affiliation might have uncursed them, and they might be back into the game now. It seems like they're going to be pushing super aggressively towards B long. Oh, Metb is going to find one. The trade coming from Ghoul. Marin sitting on top. Jim gets the crate trade. That's back to a 2v2 now. Aiken is going to push straight in the side. He's going to miss the bullet though. And that's going to be only Jim left alive in a 1v2 as Aiken is sitting by the hit glitch. So he wouldn't want to get killed by that. He's shooting at this guy, looking for the birds. It's a plane, it's a bird. No, it's Jim trying to get this 1v3 clutch happening. Which might be the 1v2 winning game clutch. It seems like Aiken is back into A long now. He's back into toilets. And he's not going to be picking any kills. Jumping into the top of the building. He almost missed Isip in the corner. Isip just runs away. Oh my god, the timings are great. Really, the timings are great now. And Jim, I don't think there's a way for him to clutch this out. He needs to jump on the side to get this first kill. By the hit glitch. He's missing the first bullet. Takes the second, and the last guy is sitting by long. Come on, Jim, please!
Oh. Jim is a savage. Shooting bodies. Gets the 1v2 clutch. My guy, Jim.
You're breaking the fun of the game, Jim. Give them a chance at least. Just give them a chance. Is that too much to ask for you? Come on. Getting the first frag. Missing the first bullet with the shotgun. I noticed it. I won't miss this opportunity to trash talk, okay? You missed the first bullet. It gets the second with a 180 and then just gets the flank along. I think, let's be fair, this was a horrible play from the other side. Just because IC played that smartly, was sitting behind the bomb, but he just missed the spray, which is unfortunate. But Hakan, he was sitting by the toilets. The bomb was planted for him, so if he was just jump shotting, he would have gotten the defuse. And instead of that, he pushed straight into the A long, which was a massive mistake because that was a close range fight. And Jim is really great at these close range fight as well. He's great at long range, close range. Don't even try. Don't even challenge him because he works really well when he's doing that. And that's going to be Affiliation taking this win 2-0. Would you have expected this to happen in that way? Or was that something that was predicted, a 2-0 from Affiliation against Alpine? Or did you still believe into Alpine?
You know, I didn't expect a 2-0 there, but that last play just exploited, you know, this team for what it was. It was a broken play. You know, if you're hacking, you've done well the whole entire search and destroy. You got 11 frags on board. You got to play with a little bit more discipline. You got to play with a little bit more patience. All he had to do was just jump up on that and just prevent him from getting the defuse. He didn't need to necessarily push it. Felt the need to push it, and Jim made him pay. My guy Jim clutched up 2 big 1v2s in that, or actually the first one was a 1v3. Jim flexing for us as I made the blunder of calling him weak. I obviously did not mean it in that manner. And you know, he just absolutely destroyed those guys in the 1v2 and the 1v3 respectively. Jim making us just absolutely, I'm astonished, man. I did not expect him to do that. There was a great positioning from Hacken. You got to play with a little bit more patience, my guy. Don't peek it. Jim made you pay for it, and hopefully he'll keep that and use that knowledge for in the future. But yeah, great series. AE showing their muscles off, taking it 2-0. Did not expect a 2-0 here, as we've seen game 3s from both of our first 2 matchups. Was expecting a game 3 here. Obviously, we got robbed of that.
And it seems like it's what's going to wrap up tonight's stream, guys. Thank you for joining this Mobile Mayhem Season 4 stream. Hope you guys had an amazing time with Verdict and myself. We'll be back on Thursday for the week 3, day 2. So make sure to stick around. Tomorrow there's going to be another tournament that I'm going to be casting and hosting on this channel with the same team, the greatest team in the EU. So please make sure to check that out as well. Drop a follow if you haven't already. Drop a follow to Verdict as well on Twitter and every social media. He is on. You'll find every links spammed in the chat or in the bio if you look up for our Twitter just above our heads. Follow Mobile Mayhem as well to be informed about further events and all these stuff. And I think that's what we're going to close and what's going to end the stream. Verdict and FloSkiLL on the mic. It's Hava first now. See you, everyone.
I wanna heal your sorrow. Talk to me. We'll make a new tomorrow. Talk to me. We'll make this happen. Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight. Wait tonight, won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Talk to me, we'll make